Yeah. Alright, Sky. Let's get it.
I've been down for my senpai, Dandere, that's my official.
Okay.
Fuck it up, I go piranha, Yangere, you so Ubaka, Otaku girl when he wanted Takashi Denrai Kawasa. Ooh, woo, I've been down for my senpai.
I am that senpai, Ichi on you like hentai. I'm not good in that bad guy, I've been looking for Kohai.
Notice me senpai, kisses and huggies and nuggies. Hit you with that cutie booties, follow you like Irisaki.
Aji so kawaii, she gon' ride like paparazzi. Only hit is when she sloppy, like she straight from Nagasaki. I pull up like Uzumaki. So kawaii, bad bitch, Kohai, she can put it down for
I got it, I live it, you want it, let's get it. Soul Reaper with a bond. I can see the truth in my eyes. Mangekyo, Shurigan. We poppin', we slaying, otaku, they saying power up, Kelkin. We winning, they losing, I come with that action, baka face. I know you see me as Kichiku, slice of baka, that Ichigo. My mind, I say a check, so I don't give a fuck about the flow. Taking Yuri and Flipper. She a brat till I kiss her. That's in the moon up in the system. I say Prince like Vegeta. That's final flash for that ass. Yeah, I snatch you up, that fox saying I'm coming up, but I don't want the crown. That baddie Kohai, take it down, no fire hose, this hot shit. That raise the roof, kinda hot shit. Like, damn, bro, you slayed this. I'm senpai. Period. She been down for a senpai.
Dandere, that's my official.
Fuck it up, she go piranha.
Yangere, you so Ubaka.
Otaku girl when I want her. Takashi Denrai Kawasa.
Ooh, woo, I've been down for my senpai.
I am that senpai, Ichi on you like hentai. I'm not good in that bad guy, I've been looking for Kohai.
Notice me senpai, kisses and huggies and nuggies. Hit you with that cutie booties, follow you like Irisaki.
Aji so kawaii, she gon' ride like paparazzi. Only hit is when she sloppy, like she straight from Nagasaki. I pull up like Uzumaki. So kawaii, bad bitch, Kohai, she can put it down for
Senpai, good girl, but I go berserk. You know my senpai Oni, full counter, go to work. We don't chase no fatty, got that lolly with that perk. Ooh, woo, I'm a bad bitch, she always put me first. Yeah, I got that cloud card, hotter than a Charizard. Your baka so otaku with my saber, come to trap hard. Sub to a dumb dope, ghost in a shell. Please, my senpai looking at me, I go nico nico nico.
Yeah, I got that card, that key. I'm winning them. Pull up and I go off with these wings. I'm clouding them. Come with Zagatsu, I'm slaying shit and I'm whipping them. Kohai official, she coming with that full heel, bruh. She been down for a senpai.
Dandere, that's my official.
Fuck it up, she go piranha.
Yangere, you so Ubaka.
Otaku girl when I want her. Takashi Denrai Kawasa.
Ooh, woo, I've been down for my senpai.
I am that senpai, Ichi on you like hentai. I'm not good in that bad guy, I've been looking for Kohai.
Notice me senpai, kisses and huggies and nuggies. Hit you with that cutie booties, follow you like Irisaki.
Aji so kawaii, she gon' ride like paparazzi. Only hit is when she sloppy, like she straight from Nagasaki. I pull up like Uzumaki. So kawaii, bad bitch, Kohai, she can put it down for
Launch team, this is the NLM on the NLN net with our final launch poll and continuing the launch countdown at T-minus 4 minutes. NAM.
NAM is ready.
NASA CE.
NASA CE, go.
SMA.
SMA is go.
SMD.
SMD is go.
Mission Manager.
Mission Manager is go.
Copy that. The team's ready to release the hold at T-minus 4 minutes.
Status check to proceed with terminal count. Atlas system. Propulsion. Go. Hydraulic. Go. Pneumatic. Go. LO2. Go. Water. Go. Centaur system. Propulsion. Go. Pneumatic. Go. LO2.
Go.
LH2. Go. ASGAS.
Go.
Electrical system. Airborne.
Go.
Ground. Go. Facility. Go. RFFTS. Go. Flight control.
Go.
Instrumentation.
Go.
Com. Go. ECQ. Go. Telephone. Go. ECS.
Go.
Red line monitor. Go. Quality. Go. OSM. Go. Go lay safety officer. Go. Range, weather, and clear to proceed. Go.
LC, this is the LD on channel 1. LC, you have permission to launch.
Roger. Proceeding with count.
NLM, this is SMD on NLM.
Go ahead, SMD.
SMD would like to report that the spacecraft is on internal power and is configured for launch for T0 15:02:00.
Copy, SMD. NSL is configured for launch.
Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm Johnny DeGordo, curator of this apothecary, and Why is my background music not playing? Oh, I know why. Hold on 1 second, guys. We'll fire up the background music right now. Open the connection. Should be connected. All right, let's play some background music. It should be playing, I hope. I don't think it is. And 5 seconds in and we have scuff. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Get the Bluetooth going. There we go. I think it should be playing now. I'm not sure. I don't hear it though. What is going on here with the background music? No music. Nope, I know. Thanks for stopping by, Boar. Hello and welcome to the stream. Dang it, I should have tested this before I started. Oh, there. Okay. Connected. Why is that not connecting? Close the connection. Reopen the connection. Play. There we go. We have music, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap. Okay. That took a little bit. All right. So let's start over from the beginning. Hello, Polar. Thank you for joining us today. Hello, and hello, YouTube, and hello, Twitter. We are multi-streaming on all 3 platforms today, and welcome to the stream. I'm Johnny DeGordo, curator of this apothecary, gateway to the Fatabytes realm, and home of the Fatabytes right there in chat. Hello, Polar. Hello, Level 1 Boar. Thank you guys for joining today. I hope everyone's doing good today, and yes, I do know that today is Thursday. I know it's Thursday. It's not Taco Tuesday, and it's no longer Wednesday, so I am aware that I thought it was Taco Tuesday for a bit. Jeez. Sophie, oh my God, you're awake. She's awake. Everyone scatter. Hello, Sophie. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Last stream, we had a good stream last stream. We did a huge deep dive into not Monster Hunter, Warhammer 40k, and basically we indulged ourselves into a little bit of the lore with Jesus, oh my goodness, who is protecting me with these things? Who redeemed this? Oh my God, jeez, was that you again, Sophie? Was that 2 in a row? Jeez, you take a little vacation from stream and all of a sudden you come back and you want to beat the crap out of me. I did increase the number of swords being thrown at me. That way we get to hear the choke me daddy sound bit a lot more. So, and if for those that don't know what that sounds like, there you go. We did spin the wheel yesterday, and unfortunately we ended up with another tweet at my my expense. I'm so glad for Sophia exists in my life. We all are. We all need a little bit of Sophie in our lives. I'll take an ear. But yeah, last stream we indulged in some Warhammer 40k, which is a game that we are very enthusiastically waiting for. That's coming out early September for some of us. We're gonna get a hold of it earlier than others. And but another game that we seem to have forgotten about, that I haven't, that I've been waiting for a long time, Visions of Mana comes out in 5 days, 7 days technically, but since I pre-ordered it, I'm getting it 5 days. So we will be streaming that next week, and I'll be going hard into that. So expect multiple streams of Vision of Mana, because we got to burn through that quick before Warhammer gets to us. And Warhammer's coming fast and heavy, just the way we like it. But we also will make time for our collab streams. I don't believe we have any this week. Stoicy will not be joining us this week. If he has time, he'll jump in every now and then for a little quick, little bit of quick chaos, and then he'll be jumping out. He's a little preoccupied this week. But we have plenty of content. Like I'm not even touching a game today. Today we will be deep diving into Monster Hunter Wilds. And I know I have a bad habit of deep diving into like these live on stage things with Bandai Namco, but that was a very poorly planned event. I think that since this event is Gamescom and they focus on video gaming, that we will actually get a good live panel for Monster Hunter Wilds. I keep wanting to say Worlds. I've been saying Worlds for years now, but Monster Hunter Wilds. And I did peek a little bit at the event. We will be watching a replay since the event has already aired. But I skipped ahead past the German introduction because honestly, I don't speak German. All I know is Frankfurter and Kielbasa? No, that's Polish. I don't know. I don't know any other German. Lederhosen. There we go. How about Lederhosen? I think that's German. But yeah, we have, and it's a long panel just for one game. For one game, we're looking at about 2 hours of a panel for that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into the VTuber news. And since I have taken over VTuber news, I am incorporating the gaming news, the streaming news, the anime news, and VTuber news all into one news broadcast. Unfortunately, we don't have Princess JoJo with us right now. I am kind of fiddling around with ways to make her throat and voice better. So she may make a comeback. It depends. But let's dive right into the VTuber news, starring me. Hello and welcome to this broadcast of the VTuber news featuring me, Johnny DeGordo. Who else? And my little sidekick here, Show You. I rarely get to talk about Show You, but he's wide awake and watching you guys, watching me. That's a song, isn't it? Anyway, we're gonna kick things off today with some gaming news. Fresh off the newsline, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp is ending their online service as announced by Nintendo today. However, fret not, you Animal Crossing weirdos. they are pending a release of an offline version, which is technically a good thing because that means that there will be no more microtransactions, so on and so forth. It's gonna play pretty much just like your everyday obsessive compulsive Animal Crossing game. So honestly, when I first heard the news before I read through the whole thing, I was thinking usually when they end a mobile version of the game, that means a new retail version of the game is coming out. But I don't know. Hold on. Why am I smiling so big? Okay, there we go. But yeah, I finished reading through and saw that they're re-releasing an offline version. So that pretty much wiped any hopes of a new Animal Crossing game out. But it could be Nintendo kind of throwing us a curveball. And speaking of Nintendo curveballs, the Nintendo Direct that normally happens in September will be coming this month, as reported by insiders from Brazil. Nintendo, who's notoriously always had a September Nintendo Direct for as long as I remember them doing Nintendo Directs, there's always been one in September to like kick off the fall season, but they are moving it ahead in August. So maybe is this curveball gonna be a new Animal Crossing game? Who knows? I don't know. What can they be so eager to release that we don't already know about? I mean, we're already going nutso about getting a new Mario Party. Maybe something big is in the works. Who knows? Yesterday, funny enough that this new next news story popped up, but yesterday we were talking about how Yu-Gi-Oh is getting big again and people are playing more and more Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that, and trading card games are making a comeback. Well, from the depths of the sea, Pokemon is back with a new trading card game set called Surging Sparks. But Pokemon, which has been on the decline as a trading card game, hopefully with a title like Surging Sparks, we'll see a surge in popularity once again. A long forgotten game, at least on this channel, after we played the demo, Visions of Mana, as I mentioned before, will be releasing on August 27th. And I will actually be playing it probably on the 25th. I'm not sure. I gotta do the math on it. How early of a game that how early of early access they're gonna give me. But yeah, Visions of Mana. I've been looking forward to this game forever. I am a proud connoisseur of all Mana series games, so this is no exception. I was kinda, sadly enough, a little underwhelmed with the demo, which honestly is a good thing for me, because if I played the best of the game in the demo, and I would be really mad. But from the demo, I'm hoping it gets better. It's early story from what I've heard with the demo, that, well, not really early story because you kind of have all your party members already, but early enough in the story where you're not like wowing, blowing your mind by launching tremendous attacks like you would further on in the story. So I have high hopes for Visions of Mana, and we will walk that path together, starting on or before the 27th. In other gaming news, Gamescom is surging forward. We are day 2, I believe, today of Gamescom, and no, we're on day 3. Technically, we're on day 3 of Gamescom, but on day 2, they were talking about Monster Hunter Wilds panel, which we will be watching today. Apparently, they go in depth into character creation, new gameplay modes, like how the controls feel, so on and so forth. And I'm really excited to see that. And I did cheat and I peeked in on the stream as it was going live, and I saw that as the presenter was making his intro, I saw a few couches with headsets and controllers on there. So I'm guessing the developers will be playing live on the actual panel, which is way better than anything we saw in the Bandai Namco panel from Anime Expo. I mean, I don't think a single one of them like even played the game. They just sat there and presented little baby Gundam models and with costume malfunctions. But enough of the past. That was painful. And finally, in gaming news, Black Myth Wukong is rising from the horrible start they had with the poor frame rates to super fandom, to be honest. And yeah, everyone's streaming Black Myth Wukong. That people can't get enough of the Monkey King. But yeah, it's looking really good. For me, it gives me a little bit of what do you call it? The Warriors game vibes, like the the mass enemies and stuff like that. And it's funny too because Onigiri's I don't know if she's still streaming right now. I was lurking in her stream while I was stream prepping, and her title is No Myth Wukong is not a sequel to Son Goku, which is kind of funny because Son Goku is kind of like legendary and Black Myth Wukong is not, but it's forging its own way. So moving on to streaming news, this is a new topic that we have. Actually, it's usually a topic that I cover in the intro. I don't really include it in the VTuber news, but seeing how I'm robbing you guys of Princess JoJo, I need to add more content to make up for it. So, Twitch announced today that they are making modifications to the malaligned mobile app that they have. Apparently, they're fixing the glitch that would kick viewers out of streams and like teleport them into other random streamers' streams. And we talked about this yesterday a little bit. How, let's say, one of my viewers, which I don't have many of, if you guys got teleported into an Iron Mouse stream, I'm pretty sure I will not see you again for the rest of that day. Simply for the fact that Iron Mouse is legendary and I am a teeny tiny VTuber with really bad fashion sense. Okay, you guys could laugh. You guys could laugh right now. Or cheer. Shout out to the people who have good fashion sense. But ironically enough, as they were going over all the things that were bad with their app, their mobile app, they also announced that they're going to hike the prices of subs from the mobile app. So now a $5.99 sub is now going to cost you $7.99. At that point, you might as well get like Twitch Lightning and just get commercial free on all channels. I mean, you're gonna miss out on all the super cool sub badges, or sub emotes, but I mean, you know, you're gonna not have to watch commercials. I mean, it's what, $4 cheaper, $4 more expensive than getting a sub for just one channel. I mean, I'm not endorsing it. If you guys want to support me and pay $7.99, more power to you. I thank you with my whole heart and soul. But dear God, that's a lot of money. I mean, with 10 months, you just bought me a new video game. But along with questionable streaming platform news, YouTube has admitted that they are increasing the frequency of unskippable ads. Like, I know we all get annoyed with the ads, but like within like 3 seconds, the skip button's available for you to press. Yeah, these are unskippable ads, some of which like go on for like 90 seconds. 90 seconds of unskippable ads. But honestly, at this point, if you are a frequent user of YouTube, what are you even doing not having premium? Get YouTube Premium, watch all your videos without commercials, and you get YouTube Music for free. I mean, it's a hell of a deal. It's like $11.99 now. It's $11.99. You could miss out on $11.99 for a month to have the endless amounts of YouTube material. And to be honest, when I go to sleep, I play like rain sounds off of my YouTube and just turn on the screensaver to like turn off. That way my screen doesn't burn in or anything like that. And nice soothing rain sounds. That's impossible to do when you have ads activated, because you will have those rain sounds and then, yeah, absolutely. And if you have ads interrupting, like heaven forbid, you're like, you're dozing off and you're about to fall asleep and you're listening to nice soothing ASMR sounds, then all of a sudden you get an ad for like Charmin Ultra, wipe your butt clean with Charmin Ultra toilet paper. Yeah, that's not pleasant at all. So definitely, yeah, definitely well worth the money to have no ads on YouTube. And also, for those of you that can't afford it, here's a little tip. Find one of those ASMR channels that is not monetized. If they don't monetize and they don't want any money for their videos or anything like that, you will not get ads. Now, the quality of the videos from people who are demonetized, you're probably gonna get some ASMR videos that have static or background noise in it, and that's not pleasant. So yeah, you get what you pay for pretty much. And lastly, in streaming news, Twitch is introducing an award to rival YouTube's play buttons. Twitch is naming this award the Bleed Purple Award. So those of you that have been with Twitch a long time, I'm pretty sure you've seen it. It's like a heart that's purple and it looks like it's sweating. That's the trophy, the Bleed Purple trophy, that they will be giving to streamers who have like 5 million hours of watch time, 50 million hours of watch time, and 250 million hours of watch time. For those of you to break that down, the math is you will have to stream like a full-time job of 40 hours a week for 5 years to get the 5 million hours watched trophy. I mean, so do not start streaming on YouTube with that as a goal, because it's going to be a 5-year trek. It will really take you 5 years. Just have it there. Just make it a side quest. A side quest that you go back to after you've beaten the game. Yeah, but it's nice to see that Twitch is gonna like give equivalent to the play button. I wonder if it's gonna be like Bleed Purple, Bleed Indigo, and Bleed some fancy expensive purple dye. I don't know. But that's pretty much all we have for the streaming news. So we will move on to anime news. In the anime news, even though this is not really anime since it's live action, the One Piece live action film has found its new actor to play Nefertari Cobra. I'm probably gonna butcher this name, but his name is Seend Hill Ramamurthy. The name probably does not sound familiar to you, but if you look it up, the look is very, he has a look, and you probably will recognize him. But yeah, they've been announcing new actors on their Twitter account to play new characters that they are introducing in season 2 of the One Piece live action. On Netflix, Sailor Moon Cosmos has been released, and key art has been shown of all the sailors, Sailor Scouts, Sailor whatever. But yeah, your original Sailor Scouts are on there. The Sailor Guardians are on there. For those of you that don't know, those are the outer Guardians, the Pluto, Neptune, Uranus. Yeah, they're on there. And also, shockingly enough, the often forgotten Sailor Starlights are on the key art. So we may see the return of the Sailor Starlights. But yeah, for you Sailor Moon fans, you've waited long enough. It is released on Netflix, so start binging. Anime NYC is kicking off this weekend. For those of you who don't know, Anime NYC stands for New York City. So this is the Anime Expo of the Eastern Seaboard. So I don't really give a crap about it. I am an Anime Expo fan, so have at it, have fun. I'm pretty sure all the VTubers are burnt out after going to the Anime Expo, but some of them will show up over there because it's local. So I will not be covering Anime NYC, but I'm pretty sure someone who lives on the East Coast will probably be there. And more than likely, you will probably see one of my Oshis there. I believe Giga will be showing up at Anime NYC. Giga, of course, being from the Eastern Seaboard, so she may make an appearance over there, if not on an iPad, just like all VTubers usually do when they are big and want to remain anonymous. In other anime news, Hello Kitty and Yu-Gi-Oh! Are releasing a special edition Happy Meal from McDonald's. This is kind of awkward, seeing how a lot of Happy Meals are based on a boy meal or a girl meal, so on and so forth. Well, seeing how Hello Kitty and Sanrio has kind of tried to reach out towards the male population, and some males and some of the male genres have been selecting their favorites in the Sanrio line, and as well as you've seen on some of these competitive streams, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are now female. So who knows which one is the boys meal and which one is the females meal. Either way, it's nice to see the lines blurring and McDonald's clogging everyone's arteries, no matter what sex you are. Naruto live action is still in the works. We haven't heard much about it, but the producer has stated that they will stick as close to the source material as possible, which is always a breath of fresh air. Seeing how a lot of the newer live actions, such as the Netflix Avatar and One Piece live actions, are actually pretty good versus the cinematic release of a live action Avatar and Dragon Ball Z, which were horrible, downright horrible, and caused rage to ripple throughout the entire anime community. Well, that wraps up the anime news, and we will end today with, of course, what we're all here for, VTuber news. And we will start off by, I want to reiterate that one of my heroes in the VTuber community is False-Eyed, who reports the news just as I do, if not better, much better. However, he's been slacking lately, and we've beat him to the punch on several news stories, such as the Knock Knock feature on Twitch, which doxes whoever is misfortunate to accidentally answer the knock knock. By doxing, I mean once you receive the notification that someone's knocking on your stream, once you answer it, it will turn on any webcam that's attached to your computer. So if you're sitting there streaming in your underwear, guess what? You've just flashed your audience. If you're not wearing your VTuber safety mask, guess what? You just face revealed. And he also covered the music bans, which I went over last stream, about how Twitch is cracking down on karaoke streams, DJ streams, so on and so forth, where you can no longer make your production with anything that has DMCA or any copyrighted music, even if the creator doesn't mind if you use it creatively. It's kind of odd. It's like it's technically copyrighted, but they give permission for use. But if you use it as your primary source, I emphasize primary source of entertainment, So it kind of like how nudity is like not good for Twitch. However, if it's part of the game and it's not the focus of your attention, they're okay with it. However, if you're sitting there and you're testing your boob physics and you're bare topped and the nips are slipping, yeah, you're gonna receive that Twitch ban. Same thing with music. Like, I have DMCA free music, however, it is still copyrighted, but I made sure to get it from artists that do not enforce their copyrights, so I could use it as my background music. However, if I'm sitting here with a pair of DJ turntables in front of you and I am playing their records and that's my primary source of entertainment, that's when you receive a ban. So yeah, we beat him to the punch on releasing that one. However, he did beat me to the punch on the price hikes. He released his video on the price hikes before I touched it. So touche, sir. You are top of the hill. Now to steal the rest of your news. Fake MataraCon Discord servers are popping up. Of note, MataraCon _ has been recruiting MataraCon fans from the official MataraCon Discord servers, preying on the fandom and their loyalty. MataraCon has announced that this is a fake account and do not fall for it. Go only if you wish to, but do not go under the guise that this is run by MataraCon herself. In other VShojo news, Michi Mochivi is taking a hiatus due to health concerns. Her original post where she announced her hiatus sounded pretty grim, and a lot of people were outpouring concern, sending their best wishes, so on and so forth. However, she has followed up with a update Twitter tweet stating that it's not as bad as it sounded and that it should be resolved soon, but she is looking forward to getting the planning down so that to mitigate some of the health concerns and to spend time with family. So she is still taking the hiatus, but she wants everyone to know that it is not as bad as it originally sounded. So our best wishes out to Michi Mochivi, one of our favorite Indo VTubers, Riri being our favorite, of course. Maury Calliope broke 700k listeners on Spotify. It's always good to see VTubers breaking through the barriers of the entertainment industry. I mean, for a long time, people saw VTubers and they just saw us as anonymous, masked streamers, and that's all we were. We were just avatars. However, that's only a partial truth. A lot of us are actually pretty talented. I'm not very talented. I'm a facilitator. I like getting people's names out there. I like bringing attention to people that deserve the attention, as well as discussing things that most other VTubers don't discuss. I mean, there's certain things that you could discuss without turning yourself completely taboo. And I think I like pushing those boundaries. I also like reporting the news. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I give out that vibe that I like reporting the news, but I do like reporting the news. And lastly, on the VTuber news docket is HoloLive is finally opening an official merchandise store, which means you no longer have to buy their VTuber merch from a whole bunch of different third-party suppliers and production companies. Like if you wanted to buy like Fuomoko gear and you wanted to buy Mori gear, you're probably going to end up buying from 2 different companies because maybe they outsource their stuff to different companies. Now HoloLive merch will all be centralized from one company and one store and being shipped from one place. So that is good to hear that you guys could all get your overpriced VTuber merch from one single spot. And don't get me wrong, my merch is very overpriced, and it's just the way that making merch is. The merch is not mass produced, so you don't get the discounts of mass production like a company like Nike would, or Adidas, or Fubu. Do people even still wear Fubu? I don't even know. I'm old as shit, so Fubu probably doesn't even exist anymore. But yeah, all that stuff's mass produced, which gets a smaller baseline. VTuber merch, I don't care who you are, it costs money to make money. And like, I could charge you an arm and a leg, and probably the only profit I'm gonna make is $5 off of it. So but you know, fans are gonna be fans. People will buy merch of their favorite VTubers and break it out once a year to go to their favorite convention and then put it right back to collect dust. But HoloLive's making it convenient, so kudos to you, HoloLive, and kudos to all of you for sitting through this episode of VTuber News. All right, now that we got that out of the way, you guys have anything you want to add? I see level 1 Boar sitting in my voice chat channel. Do you have anything you want to talk about before we go neck deep into Monster Hunter Wilds?
I don't want to get squished again.
What do you mean you don't want to get squished again?
You remember the gold boss that was an event?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I kept getting squished by that thing.
Were you a melee class?
Sound like using bow gun or arrows.
Because like, if you use a bow and stuff like that, you get to sit up on the top. Oh wait, what did you do to piss off Polar again?
Not exactly sure. Maybe I called myself an idiot.
Hey,
the last thing in the chat was well, in the Discord chat, was that when you were saying about the identity thing, she said, no, of course I'm in school. So I assumed she was taking her friend's card.
I don't know. I keep trying to save you, but you keep finding a new shovel.
Hey, I said she looked nice. I got a frowny face.
Nice is a good compliment coming from a shut-in. What he said, I don't understand nothing. He's complimenting you. He said that he called you nice when you posted in Discord, and he got a frowny face for some reason. And I mean, I have a wayward word, so I didn't really chime in.
A sad face.
Yeah. Someone replied with a sad face. When
or
he
someone
called
rated
me
my comment with a sad face.
Let me review, because you may misinterpret that. Hold on, I did not see the face. Let the outside judge take a look at this.
Outside judge, you're implementing everything in that situation prior.
Okay, I want to. Oh yeah, it is. No, that's the working hard one. You look very nice. Who put the sad face? Yeah, that was Polar. Because I'm all night awake and I can't sleep because that fucking project. Oh no. No, this one, the one that says when you posted the selfie with the clothes that were picked out, and he said you look very nice, and then you replied with a sad face. Yeah, Boar, you just can't do anything right, man. I think you should just give it up and be single.
That was the initial idea.
Yeah, you replied a sad face, Polar. He said you look very nice. I think you meant the one with the... I think you meant the one with the teary eyes that's like, oh, really? That face.
Excuse.
On. Let me reply with the face that you probably should have used for that one. This one. That's probably the one that should be used. But Boar, reactions in Discord don't work for you. Oh.
And someone else did it. I bet it was Sophie.
No, yeah, probably. I don't know. So you don't want to get flattened by a golden dragon. That's
I don't want to get flattened in general. A lot of Capcom like games, the monsters kind of screw me over a bit. Lost Planet 2, there was a creature that looked like an iguana, and it was a boss section. It always killed me with its tongue to the point that my catchphrase was, not the tongue, not the tongue.
Aren't you like an expert at killing iguanas?
No, they kill themselves.
I mean, isn't like killing iguanas the national pastime for your part of the country?
They fall out of the trees when it gets too cold.
Aren't they like an invasive species where you're from?
I don't know. I just see them walking around sometimes when I try to feed ducks and the crows.
You feed ducks and crows?
Yeah, they're around here. Ducks walk a lot around here.
Do they waddle waddle?
Oh yeah, they waddle waddle a lot. Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not in anywhere where.
Do you have any grapes?
Yeah, we got grapes. What? I'm not choking a duck.
No. Oh God, you're making me feel old, Boar. Look up the duck song.
And Samuel's a duck song.
It's if you see the duck song and it's like an animated, like a really like elementary school animated duck standing in front of a lemonade stand, that's the song.
Oh, that's the first thing
I'm
that pops
not
up.
a grandpa. Oh my gosh. You would literally have to be an infant in order for me to be your grandpa. I'm the weird, creepy uncle that wears a trench coat in the middle of the summer.
I've never heard this song. I've never heard this. What in Sam Hill is this?
Waddle waddle. You got any grapes?
I was thinking of the thing with Jimmy Neutron's first movie, or
give me the year on that video.
15 years ago.
Ah! No.
Remember, YouTube's not that old.
Ah, fuck me, dude. What the hell?
Johnson.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep fucking that up.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you need to stop.
Hey, it's not, hey, I can't learn Spanish. I can't learn French.
Wait, how? Well, at least you got English down.
I do not. I am very poor with English.
You are very rich with English. You enrich your mind all the time with every Warhammer passage you read.
You've heard me read aloud in Monster Prom.
I have.
You have a recording of it.
I have. I've also heard you say, Polar, you're a good girl.
Say what?
When the notorious clip. Do I need to play the clip?
What clip? Like, your audio cut out partly for me. I think it's still playing on Twitch, but I already passed the section.
The clip where you're like, Polar, you're a good girl.
What does that have to do with English?
Why do I feel you? Why do I feel the blush, dude?
I'm laughing. Are you talking about blush with her?
No, for both of you.
I'm laughing. I'm still wondering what that has to do with English. I ain't no Shakespeare.
Yeah, but you still be dropping them panties when you talk.
My voice is like nails on a chalkboard. It is a rough steam muffler on an old car.
No. I think out of all of us, the nails on a chalkboard voice belongs to, I think Stoicy has that one.
He's got a beautiful voice. What are you on about? Give me the loot. That's my favorite thing on his channel. Give me the loot.
I'm not going to show the video, but I could play the audio. Where is it at? Members selfies.
Hey, look, she says she believes her voice is deeper than mine.
I have a more deep voice than on. This is the wonderful, beautiful Stoicy voice. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful voice. Oh gosh. Nothing like drunk Stoicy. Have you ever heard of pre-gaming Boar?
Yes, but I do not know it properly in this context because I'm not sure what's going to happen.
No, like pre-gaming is because like when you go to like sporting events or any type of live event, whether it's wrestling, whether it's boxing, whether it's baseball, football, whatever have you, the cost of alcohol at any of these venues is through the roof. You're paying like $13 US for a beer. So pre-gaming is when you're at the tailgate party and you get loaded before you even get into the park. And that video is the result of a pre-gamed Stoicy Porky. That was literally like the game hadn't even started. We were sitting there watching the players warm up and he was already loaded. And the other person was my other friend sitting on the opposite side singing in my ear.
Monkey in the middle.
Yep. Never again. I want Stoicy's seat next time. The one next to the two girls. Yeah, he chose to sit in my lap. I'm like, come on, dude. What are you doing? But
see, Polo even says I'm losing.
Oh no, I think your voice is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I could do cool voices, but my default voice, in my opinion, is like, I don't know. People accuse me of using a fake voice all the time. I'm telling you Stoicy wants me. No, I already know who Stoicy wants, and it's I'm against it. I'm against it simply for the fact that I don't think that it's what he thinks it is. I'm trying to protect my bro. But he ain't listening. But Stoicy doesn't want me. Nah. Because out of the two of us, I would do the pegging. And I don't think he's down for that. Boar, tell him. Boar's actually spent more time on his streams than I have.
Okay, what's she asking me to do specifically?
To tell me that Stoicy wants me. I think you are not going up the right tree there, Polar. He's a girl chaser. He's definitely a girl chaser. Don't get me wrong, I chase girls too. Like, me and Boar have had many a discussion where I reinforce my my identity.
And you try to encourage me to be more assertive.
Yeah. I'm actually I think out of the three of us, Boar is probably the most reserved when it goes to girl chasing. I think Stoicy will chase anything with a hole in it, and I'm the logical one in the middle. I have spider senses. I sense days. Chasing as in pursuing, as in like trying to get in relationships with. Stoicy's more of the proficient one than I am. In the world of like aliens and predators and stuff, he is what they call the hunter. I am more the warrior, and Boar is the puny human.
Yeah, I'll take it. At least it'll be fast and quick.
Hey, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger got that refugee. But yeah, there's no restraining Stoicy once he has his target set. Me, I'm more tactical. I do my research on my targets. But yeah, I have a weird friend group in IRL. But definitely me and Stoicy are the comedic duo in our group. I play a hell of a straight man in the comedic duo, and he's more of the crazy chaos, which works rather well. Until like
we're not to the same target.
You know, in IRL, we never go after the same target. I mean, actually, you know, the age differential between me and Stoicy kind of like ensures that our targets are like different at all times.
Because of the 7 code.
Well, no. The 7 code gets enforced by both of us, but like, he's still young, so he's still looking for someone like fun and energetic, that someone that likes to go out and have a good time and stuff like that. Me, when I do my research, if they are the partying type, the wild, all that, I get red flags. Like the red flags for me are like the green flags for him. I'm at the age where I want to settle down. Have a nice time. I want to cook food for my significant other. I prefer sitting and talking than going out and going to a club and all that shit. Like I'm more of the romantic. Stoicy's more of the I don't know, party. Be youthful and young. I'm more of the romantic and settle.
You called your taste and situation grandpa relationship.
You know what though? My tastes have resulted in me being broken up with less. Stoicy's heart is held together with duct tape and super glue. I have a heart of ice right now because coming off of my divorce, I just am suspicious of everyone. And it's been 10 years. It's been 10 years since the divorce. But yeah, I am suspicious of everyone. Oh, I flirt. Don't get me wrong. I flirt, but I never make anything serious of it. Boar, I think you're just a sensible one.
I think it's less of me being sensible and more of the thing of me just like, you know what, it's probably better just not to do anything.
Me, a type for women, oddly enough, I find the more stable girls are the tomboyish ones. Simply for the fact that I prefer to be friends first before pursuing romantically. And like, I'm one of those people that if you don't have anything in common, you have no reason to pursue. Like, there has to be like connections on different levels. Bore.
Like, I don't even know how to word this or any of this, to be completely honest. I guess someone I just can get along with, but I am my worst enemy in this scenario.
I think you'd benefit from a nerd.
I have dated a nerd. I did not go well because I do not do well with myself. I isolate myself.
Well, you need to find one that isolates themselves too.
Sorry.
Boar doesn't like people.
Yeah, that can be taken to that extent. I just generally see I might be a bother in some extent, so I just isolate myself.
Oh yeah, you have a horrible problem of thinking you're a bother. Mr. I give you an open invite to jump into chat at any time, and then you just sit there.
And I don't jump in until you say something about a tent. Or about my tent comment. Which I'm still upset about. Everybody else gets a tent. Even the pets get a tent.
What, you get a whole chicken coop all to yourself.
You don't get a chicken coop. The most we get is a slab that freaking one of the I can't remember, but the storyteller pokes our eye out. I mean, I'm happy they updated Baldur's Gate so we can actually sit right next to our love interest, but still.
What? They did that?
Yeah, so like the best example is Shadowheart, because she has like a little stool. You can sit on it, and depending on how your affinity is with that person, they'll make comments. So if she's mad at you, she's like, do you really need to sit there? If she's more infatuated with you, it's like people will start to make comments. And then, did you sleep on a chicken house?
That's what I was talking about, the chicken coop.
I mean, I'd probably be fine if I'm facing the barbed wire. I've slept on like concrete before. It's not that bad.
So you're used to being abused. Oh, that's no good.
I just decided to just take a nap on the concrete when I was a little kid.
Well,
I couldn't do it on the grass because
when you're a kid, you could fall asleep anywhere.
Apologize for what?
Don't stop it. The more you ask, the more you have to apologize for. Just put an end to the bleeding and just say, I'm sorry.
I would like a specific. I would like specifics.
You know how Polar is with lists. She'll write up a whole list and then she'll lose it somewhere.
Did I not, is it the dress thing? Because I'll try to make a more elaborate way of saying you look nice. Want to sleep in the street then?
Boar, if I had to classify you as an anime character archetype, you are the typical harem anime protagonist.
Here's the thing with that. They have to have the ability of something that is useful.
Not really. Like, that anime Tenchi Muyo?
Which one? I think there's 3 now.
We'll just go with the original Tenchi Muyo, the OVA series, when they all first land on the planet. They all fell in love with him before they knew who he was.
Yes, but he was also a good son, possible good provider, very smart,
very normal, very normal, very dense. That's you. That's you. You are dense as hell, dude. Oh man, this poor girl's like bleeding her heart out on you.
I would like to know the specifics of what I need to apologize for.
I'm gonna call you Tenchi Boar.
Hey, at least I get a cool sword though.
Is
depending on
it
the
though?
tension.
Is it a cool sword?
I get a hand lightsaber. I'm fine with that.
I mean, the Lighthawk wings were cool, but the actual Tenchi sword, the knotted wood sword, kind of just, I don't know.
Series confused the crap out of me trying to follow all the plot lines between all the different versions. Like, what's going on?
Well, just remember that all the different. Please teach him. No, because that would make me officially grandpa, and I don't want to do that. I am not confirming my grandpaism. No. Come here, Boar. I got butterscotch candies. I got Werther's original for you.
I actually prefer the grape mint candies.
What? The grape mint candies?
It's like the design of the red and white mint, except it's purple. Good lord.
Oh gosh. How am I the one that's getting accused of being old here? Oh my gosh. Do you like Pepperidge Farm cookies?
I don't even remember what that is.
They come in like a paper bag. They have like the Milan cookies. They're usually like a white paper bag, kind of tall, skinny.
And like they have like those weird cookies, like the ones with like the chocolate, like between two cookies.
Yeah. They're usually shortbread with the chocolate in the middle.
I think so. I prefer the hazel. Wait, hold on. Pepperidge Farm cookie. Yeah, I can dig them sometimes.
Yeah,
I prefer the hazelnut straws.
I hereby bestow upon you the old man title.
Oh, my back!
We call this biscotto. Oh, biscotto is the long ones, the hard ones that you have with coffee. I use them to stir my coffee, and then I take a bite. Because if you try to bite them without that, they're like rock hard.
Sophie found this odd, but I will eat my French fries without any condiments at times or salt.
That without condiments, I'll do, but without salt, I never order unsalted fries because you're just eating potatoes at that point.
I mean, this was back when Wendy's was still yellow, but they've messed up my fries quite a few times.
Wendy's fries are super salty, man. They oversalt their fries. I think they make them super salty, so you have to dip them into the Frosties.
I mean, at least back then I could get free refills.
No, like I'll eat fries without condiments if the burger's good enough. Because like the burger has plenty of condiments in it. So.
Sometimes I'd ask for no ketchup or mayo or mustard on my burger.
You're old as hell, dude.
I mean, it varies because I've been able to eat stuff plain and with condiments.
Did you enjoy the elementary school burgers?
Oh, hell no. I just had a plate of tomatoes to the point they had to keep asking me, "Are you sure you're gonna eat all that?" I was like, yes, until one of my classmates spread salad dressing on it and I got in trouble.
Because like I'm whenever I think of a burger without like any condiments on it, I think of the elementary school burgers. On the soggy wheat bun.
Yeah, they're less than actual burgers and very processed. Polar. Like, you can have a lot of stuff in the schools depending on what district, what state you're in, and their funding.
It's like if you get chicken nuggets in school, it's like less than 25% chicken. It's like mostly tofu mixed in with the chicken as a filler and stuff like that. The hamburgers.
Some schools still actually allow soda, so that's another thing.
Yeah, the hamburgers are like maybe 25% meat and the rest is like tofu filler. I mean, to be honest, they're actually pretty healthy, but they're also pretty disgusting.
Let's see. We
Like
had Sicilian pizza.
We didn't. We had those cardboard discs.
We had Sicilian pizza. We had hot dogs, corn dogs, ice cream, apple juice,
in the little
milk.
cups that had the paper lid on them.
For the apple juice, they were in baggies.
Oh yeah, you're East Coast. All your drinks came in bags.
Yep. And I don't know what it was, but if I didn't have a milk carton on the thing, they wouldn't let me get a juice. And even if I grabbed the milk, they was like, "Nope, you already have something to
Actually,
drink." Like,
lunches nowadays. So this was back in when we were in school. They didn't give a crap too much about health. They just threw tofu and everything and thought that it made it healthy. But nowadays they actually have prepared meals. It's like veggies. So like sometimes it's like pasta, and instead of like the heavy bologna, how do you say that, bolognese sauce, it's usually just like a light sauce, like a kind of like a linguine sauce.
I don't think I ever remember having pasta at school.
Well, I remember they served us spaghetti in school, and that was probably the one meal that had the most meat in it. Well, no, Sloppy Joe Day had a lot of meat in the Sloppy Joes.
I did not trust Sloppy Joes.
Yeah, I mean, looking back, yeah, I would never have eaten it. But like back then, Sloppy Joe Day was like a treat. But
yeah, America's not really known for being healthy.
Oh no. Like most Americans are considered obese in other countries, even though they're like healthy by our standards.
All right, Paul. So you're large in your country is probably like a medium or small here.
Yeah, and like even here, if you order clothes, like let's say you shop for clothes, and it's like manufactured in Asia, they have to give you like Asian sizes, and it's like this is a large, an Asian size, which is the equivalent of like like a small or medium in American sizes. In Brazil, we have category food for food. I mean, nowadays the food's a lot healthier. It also still looks disgusting though.
Amazon Music's included. Oh, okay.
But yeah. Food here, I mean, food here is great, like in general, but like school food is like on par with prison food and airplane food.
If you're eating anything off an airline, make sure it's like sealed beforehand. They'll even tell you it's probably better to just get anything that was sealed.
Oh, US has great cuisine outside of institutions. Like, if you're eating from a cafeteria, whether it's at work, hospital, at a school, or any like that, you're better off just going home and just making food. However, if you go to a restaurant here, like not a fast food restaurant, but an actual sit-down restaurant, some of the food is actually very, very good. But a lot of the good food here is like international foods, to be honest.
I will say I did enjoy the hospital burgers and mac and cheese, but that was back when I was in high school volunteering.
I'm not much of a mac and cheese. I'm not much of a fan of elbow macaroni.
I don't know, this was what the bow tie ones, at least the one at the hospital I volunteered at.
Yeah, hospital, like I've worked hospital for a long time, and I'm not a fan of it, to be honest. But like me, Stoicy, and a couple of our friends, we go to restaurants, when we go to have our once a month food get-togethers, we go to actual top-notch restaurants, places that you normally can't afford to eat at every day. And we'll try like big name ones once a month. And this last one was sushi. The one before that was an actual steakhouse. Before that was a Korean barbecue. And then before that was a breakfast house. And now our next one's going to be a different breakfast house. So, yeah, we don't do fast food. We don't do fast food when we go out to actually spend money on food. It's like, fast food's fast food. No matter where you go, fast food is going to be fast food. But like when I go, like when I was in Japan, it's actually quite the opposite there. Your best food in Japan comes from stalls on the side of the road. Or there's stalls. If you're sitting down in a restaurant in Japan and you're not sitting down for like Kobe beef or Wagyu, you're wrong. You know, we do have a room for that.
You know, I'm getting quite scared that if I actually ate her food, I wouldn't be able to eat anything in the U.S. ever again. Everything would just taste like cardboard.
I've not. The only Brazilian food I've had was Brazilian barbecue, and I want to say that's actually very good. I prefer Brazilian barbecue to American barbecue, simply for the fact that 50% of American barbecue, they cover up the flavor of the meat with that god-awful barbecue sauce.
Like they smother it in it while it's smoking or something?
Yeah, I hate that. Brazilian barbecue, they have this cut of meat that's like very inexpensive, but is one of the most flavorful pieces of meat. It's like pica something.
Pico de gallo?
Huh?
Pico de gallo or something?
No. Pico de gallo is a salsa. What? Polar, you know what I'm talking about. It's like when they skewer it on the barbecue spit, it's in the form of a circle. It starts with a P. And hold on. I'm gonna ask my friend Google. Brazilian cuts of meat. Picana?
Oh, that looks good.
Yes. And it's not an expensive cut of meat. It's like literally the rump cap. So, but it is so delicious. And like Japan Wagyu beef is there, but you're paying a premium for like a few ounces of meat. Picana, they will serve you a huge ass chunk of that, and it's gonna cost you like not a lot of money, and it is probably one of the most flavorful pieces of barbecue I've ever had. Meanwhile,
I have to eat the fat off of that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in the U.S., like you get a rack of ribs, you're spending an arm and a leg for that. Wait, it's expensive over there? Really? Over here, it's actually pretty cheap. The picana is pretty cheap over here. Yeah. Over here it's cheap. Like it's probably the quarter of what you would pay for a ribeye steak. Like a whole chunk of picana is probably cheaper than the ribeye. See, USDA choice beef picana is for the whole chunk is like $24.68 normal. You pay like you could pay upwards of like that much for like an 8-ounce ribeye. But now they got like Wagyu beef picana. That's a whole different story. But we're talking about your basic picana. But like the barbecues from Brazil is amazing. Like linguiça, it's like a sausage. That stuff's delicious too. And I love the way they do the Brazilian barbecue here in the States. They give you the little red and green button, and when you flip it over to the green side, they just keep bringing you meat until you flip it over to the red side. We have a Brazilian steakhouse here, and I really want I want us to go, like my food group here to go to it. It's called Rei do Gado's Steakhouse, and they serve the most delicious Brazilian barbecue. I mean, there's another one here, I forgot what, Fogo de Chão, and I'm not a fan of that one, but there's this place called Rei do Gado. Yes, Rei do Gado. We have a Rei do Gado here, and that place is amazing. Like I will pay. Honestly, I want us to go to Rei do Gado. Next, I'm gonna bring that shit up. They want to do breakfast again. I'm like, no, I want Rei do Gado. See, like Polar's all like, wait, you have a Rei do Gado there? Okay, I kind of take back what I said about your cuisine. Yeah, America's like the melting pot of cuisines. We have like really good sushi places like Nobu. We have good Brazilian barbecue places like Rei do Gado. We have our steakhouses, the American steakhouses that are actually pretty good.
American put R in everything.
R. Yeah, is that really a bad thing? No. Well, I mean, there are a few places you don't want to put a hard R in.
Like Stellar Blade.
Huh?
There was a joke in Stellar Blade saying the hard R.
Yeah, hard R's are not good to put into everything. Sometimes you just want a soft one. Oh man, I've been drinking water like crazy. I'm almost out of water. Yeah, Rei do Gado. At least that's it. Or is it De do Gado? Because there's only one R in there.
I think she thought you said Rei de Garo instead of
Do. I also have a slight Asian accent. So, very slight. Very, very, very slight. I've been taught my whole life to avoid the Asian accent, so I do have a slight one though, just by no, are you torturing me? You know what? I will continue to torture you as long as you keep calling me grandpa. Rei do Gado. He's like, enough, grandpa, stop it. All right. Let me take a short break before we do our deep dive into Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yes, no.
All right, I will be right back.
You're so cute, you touch my soul. I'm in love, I lose control. Only you put me on fire. Only you, I am desire. You're in my dreams every night. You're in my thoughts all the time. I think I'm losing my mind. Oh, when with you I'll be mine. You're my sugar crush, your love gives me rush. Senpai, be mine forever and ever. My sweet sugar crush, when we meet you give me blush. Ask me anything you want, I'll do for you. You're my sugar crush. You're my sugar Senpai, I saw you at school today. Took your picture, then I snuck away. I want you to notice me, but I'm just someone you don't notice still. I think I've got a rifle I have to kill. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai. Or others will have to die. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai. Or others will have to die. My heart beats faster when I'm near you. I get so nervous, I don't know what to do. I don't need to seem aloof, I got to push another student off the roof. Then I drag a body to the furnace to destroy all the proof. Why won't you please notice me, senpai? Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai. Or others will have to die. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai. Or others will have to die. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai. Or others will have to die. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai. Or others will have to die.
Oops, wrong screen. Whoa, did we hit the wrong screen or what?
We went to the breaking news.
Yeah, I went to the VTuber news screen. Yes, it's not an apothecary stream if it's not a scuff stream. Welcome back, guys. We are about to deep dive into some Monster Hunter Wilds. Let me go ahead and switch our category to special events because this is straight from the Gamescom floor. Special events.
Oh, so that's what the armor looks like.
Done. And we'll hit done again. All right. Let's bring up the video. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to mute the YouTube video because it's probably gonna play in the background music. Wait, where did it go? There it is. All right. So now I won't be able to see Discord. So you're gonna have to let me know if anyone says anything in Discord. All right, so I went ahead and skipped a 15-minute intro that's in German, and now that multi-haired colored guy over there in the corner there, he's gonna come on stage, and he will do the introduction in English. So let us start our deep dive into Monster Hunter Wilds. Play. Hopefully it's not too loud. It's pretty loud.
How you doing? Thank you for the introduction.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Have fun.
Hello,
Can you hear it all right?
Gamescom. It's awesome to be here. There's a big crowd today. Do we have any hunters in the audience?
Okay.
You know, that was really, really good, but I know you can do better. Do we have any hunters in the audience?
It's definitely more prominent than you, so it should be fun.
Oh, it's more prominent than me?
The monsters are not going to be ready for you lot.
Yeah, because I have like
Now, as some of you may know, I'm
like the $100 Xbox headset, so I have to rotate the cuffs.
But it's not
Okay,
about
so
me.
I
It's
should
just
probably
we have
turn
some
down the
very,
volume
very
on
special
the
guests for you today, who'll be joining me on
video.
stage to do some hunting in the Gamescom
It's
Monster
more
Hunter.
prominent enough for me to differentiate it from you when you speak. I don't know how it works for everybody else, but it is coming in clear. I can also hear you. So.
Oh, okay, perfect. So I didn't need to turn it down that much. All right.
We also have with us today Monster Hunter Wilds Executive
I don't know what
Director
those
and
buttons up there are for, though.
Fujioka, and Monster Hunter Wilds Director Yuya Takura.
Where?
And we also have
You see that counter? They have like those like buzzer buttons.
Ryozo-san, how are you feeling today?
Let me turn it up in my ear cup so I can hear it.
I'm really glad to see such a big crowd today. It makes me relieved that the game is actually popular.
It's great to see. The queues have been incredible. And
I'm glad to see that Monster Hunter is popular.
Amazing community. So thank
That's
you
funny.
so much. So, gentlemen, if
Popular
you'd
is
like
an
to make
understatement.
Hi, Sweaty myself.
World was good. Still need to start Rise. Still need to start Monster Hunters 2 or Stories 2.
I wanna play Rise simply for the fact I don't know how to use the mount mechanic. I've never played a Monster Hunter game with a mount.
For some hunting action.
you have mounts in World. They updated it so you get like the little
focused on, and you'll see a little.
you know when you your Palico can like befriend like the little lizards or like the small rideable monsters. They can also let you ride them in the later update.
Wow, I haven't played that in forever.
Okay.
Everyone comfy?
I
Right.
need to turn this up in
We're
my
all wired
Yep.
ears.
Let's hunt.
はい、人狩り行こうぜ。
There we go.
これね、昨日はね、マルチがね、トラブルでできなかったんですよね。今日はできるはず。ドキドキしてます。
今日は祈っとい
They're
てください。
playing on PlayStations.
That's normal for a Japanese company.
So,
Yeah.
Takuda-san, what weapon are you feeling today?
今日はどの武器
Can
に
we
し
see
ましょう
their
か
screen,
と
please?
徳田さん
Or are we just gonna watch them play?
I'm going to go for the great sword today, and as my secondary weapon, I'm going to choose the light bowgun.
Some
Wait,
classic
secondary
choices.
weapon?
You love to see it. Now, I have a question that I don't think we'll be surprised by the answer, but Ryozo-san, what weapon are you feeling today?
良三さん、答えはもう想像できるんですけど、
Oh, look, they
どの
got
武器に
different
しま
types
す
of
か
cats.
ハンマーですよ、もちろん。
The hammer, of course.
They got the cat from Coral Highlands.
映ってるの。
ちょっと声変ってるんです。
名前とキャラが画面違う。
But I mean, you could already see there's different characters there.
Yeah, the names might be the wrong screens. But
There's two men of culture there. Two guys playing female characters. Thank you very much.
How about this? I'll play a female character in Starfield. It's already installed.
I have Starfield on my Xbox. I had to move my Xbox over here to my PC.
Introducing the story, and one of them where we're going to be hunting the Doshaguma.
I like the new quest giver.
Absolutely, yeah. So we're going to be going after Doshiguma.
She looks delightfully nerdy.
That will be prowling through the locale. So we
I'm getting into traps and problems every 2 seconds.
God, I
Now
hated
also, we've
Worlds.
asked what Takuda-san is using and what Ryozo-san is using, but what is Fujioka-san using in this hunt?
はい、藤岡さんの武器種はいかが
Over
ですか
here.
Dude, everyone's rocking the
Straight
great
to the
sword.
point. And for those wondering, I'll be using the sword and shield, my bread and butter.
I could not use that thing for the life of me. I could use a hammer.
But the sword and shield or the great sword?
Stick with what Brung.
Great sword. I can use the switch axe. I can use. I could use everything else except the insect blade and the great. Those are my two biggest issues.
Oh, dude, I was so good at insect glaive. I never touched the ground. Once I pole vaulted, I was in the air the whole time. I was literally like a gnat, like a mosquito, just flying around and dive bombing the hell out of them. It's like you would ride them and like claw away at them, and then when you started to lose your stamina, you would just pole vault off of them and then regain it all back in the air.
Yeah, you are a gremlin. Sophie would be using the dual wields, the dual blades. Or a bow and achieving our distance.
As well. Obviously, we confirmed not too long ago that Monster Hunter Wilds has full cross-platform play as well.
Oh,
so no matter where you choose to hunt, you can team up with your friends, your frenemies,
Full
and
cross-platform.
anyone in between
Hell yeah.
to explore the world of Wilds.
Nice.
But by the time that comes out, hopefully I'll have my PC running. I don't know what the delay is with the transfer for my savings.
Right here,
It sucks because like my savings account is an offshore account, so making that transfer to a US account is like.
the new herd feature in Monster Hunter Wilds.
今回、トシャグマは1匹じゃない様子ですけど、これはワイルズの新様子ですか
What are they doing? It looks like a bear sloth or something like that. Or a buffalo sloth bear. I don't know what the hell it is.
Yeah, you'll see that they appear in packs or herds in the game now. You can have more than one of the same monster together at the same time. So we now need to separate our alpha target from the rest of the pack.
Dude, that dude in the lower right-hand corner,
We just had a power clash.
he's like one of those devs that actually knows how to play the game.
Like that one person that was playing Final Fantasy 16 and was perfectly parrying.
Yeah. This is actually pretty cool because you're literally trying to separate your target from the rest of the pack.
Players dependent on when they guard now, not just the fact that they can guard. And see, we're all using the new mount Secret there to keep
Watch
up
your
to
ass,
speed
dude.
with, Doshiguma. And it looks like we have a mount on there. I think Vijioka-san is on top
Oh,
of
the
Doshiguma.
guy in the upper left has got full mount on him. Oh, the guy in the bottom left has full mount too.
I'm gonna switch
Also, there's multi-mounting.
some range support.
特訓このノリの状態の説明を。
今回ワールドのように
I wonder what happens if you're mounting and one of the other guys knocks him over. Does it cause you damage?
乗った状態で、弱攻撃、強攻撃、あと武器による攻撃
This is so much.
できるようになっていて、傷をつけてフィニッシュを狙いま
I
す。
would like our Palicos to also still be present when we're in a full.
Attack system from Monster Hunter World, where you only had one kind of attack you could do while mounted. You now have several at your disposal. There's a stronger attack, a lighter attack, and also a special attack per weapon. That you
I
can
do
carry
like
off
the hammer,
even
though.
While you're moving around on the monster.
The hammer is like very useful when you need. Whoa, there's 3 of them?
Nice.
Yeah, like I bet you like one of these is like you need one of their tusks. And that dude with the hammer is the one that's gonna get it.
3体以上になって群れになると BGM が変わってます。
This
That is an interesting wind-up.
Music has actually changed now that we've got more than 3 Doshiguma
This
or 3
is
or more
intense.
Doshiguma on the screen. It's kind of changing to reflect the fact that we now have a whole pack of them working
Like
against us.
I like you know how in Monster Hunter Worlds, like when you have like lots of players on the screen on one like the arenas, it has a natural slowdown.
And new ways to kind of track and engage
Like
with
the frame rate drops when the more people that are on, and I haven't seen a frame rate drop in this when they're all
my
fighting.
secret mod at the minute, and I'm using the auto feature that's going to have it track the monster for me and find it for me.
At least hopefully that means they were learning from all the previous mainline consoles.
Oh, that dude has an auto track.
異常気象が発生してるようですが、どういう状況でしょうか、これ。
そうですね、各フィールドには
So they took some of the difficulty out by allowing you to auto track the creature once it runs away from you.
気候がどんどん変化していく設計になっていまして、この隔ての砂浜では、
Well, now this one, he's all by himself now. Ooh. Ooh,
Yeah, we've got some
someone
extreme
dropped a
weather
bomb on
conditions
him.
happening right now. This happens on each map, and you can see that it gets into a more sort of violent, chaotic phase, and this will have various effects on the gameplay.
Oh, lightning.
小ヤシ玉を打ちまくってるとかないですか
Looks like someone's been
No,
throwing
I
those
should
gun
probably
parts around,
switch
so-
to. Hold on, let me pause this really quick. I'm gonna go to the gaming screen and make it bigger. Let's go full screen. And then we'll hit play. I know I'm in the way. I'll move a little bit.
And of course, this lightning isn't just for show either. This can cause damage to monsters and hunters, I believe.
この雷はただの演出ではなく、
I
ダメージが
think
食らえる
maybe I should
もの
move
なん
to
です
the
ね、
other
モンスター
side
も
of
ハ
the
ンターも。
screen.
そうですね、ダメージ入ります。
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous. It's damaging.
There we go.
Here's how the dismantling process for some of these creatures would be whenever they have to like take apart bone.
Can we move this quality up? Come on. There we go. Ooh, the map is fully you can rotate the whole map around? That's cool.
You know, I feel in safe hands with Fujiwaka-san and his lance in front of Doshiguma.
That was actually a 3D plane.
It does behind
Yeah.
that big
Not just on the actual map.
Yeah.
藤岡さんがランスでガードしてくれてると、こちらは非常に安心感があるということ
I'm
です。
gonna get lost.
Well, I mean, there's an auto track feature. So, like, you could see the little line pops up every now and then to show you, oh, he found another. Oh no. You better run, dude. I don't think. Are you gonna solo that thing?
What? Oh.
Or is he gonna?
Rathalos.
That's not Rathalos, dude. That's that electric dragon.
徳田さんが今使ったスリンガーの弾は特殊なものだったんですか？
This is freaking intense, man. Oh, the hammer guy's heading over to him to back him up.
But it's the luring pod. You can see it's showing that he's able to actually lure it and have a little red
He's
beam
bringing
take
him to the other monster.
So it's a great way to draw aggro. So if you're playing with your friends and you're using a shielded weapon or a counter weapon like the longsword, you can temporarily draw the monster's aggro and engage with it.
Yeah, he mentioned yesterday as well. You might want to draw two monsters together to have a turf war happen, and then have them take each other on and do some damage on your
Like
behalf.
that.
So it's about hunting smart.
That's crazy epic, dude. He literally lured that dragon in there to fuck that bear up.
Oh, that was a lot of damage.
Is that the gun? Or what was that? The machine? What weapon is that? What's that? Auto rifle, right?
Well, it's a bow gun. I just don't know if it's heavy or light.
Oh, he got the dragon into that main fight.
Who's this?
このモンスターは一体何でしょうか？
So 1 dragon, 2 bears. That's quite the
This is Ray
the meme.
It's the apex predator of this region.
Hopefully they make
during these lightning storm phases.
the collections box bigger when you take off all the parts of the creature.
Yeah.
Parts of nature, different monsters can appear.
He's winding up that electrical attack. You better watch out. Watch your ass. So for that guy, you gotta look at his horns, because when his horns start charging, he's gonna fuck something up.
Definitely showing off
It's a very dangerous monster.
It looks it.
Peg him! Peg him with the lance!
Oh, you just reminded me of Arufu or whatever that one isekai was.
He's taking on Ray Down instead of the target monster.
Oh, I've got them out.
I like that the mounting is fast. You could hop on your mount like instantaneously. Like the mount just runs by you and you hop on it. Like I hated mounting in riding your mount in Dragon Age, because that thing would always like run up next to an item, and you would like sit there and fumble between the item box and mounting your mount.
Shall we try and take it down?
I ran into bugs with the mount in Emerald Glade to the point I just stopped using it and just walked everywhere.
やっぱり最後まで勝ってほしいと感じる。
Ooh, the guy in the upper right hand's getting fucked up by that dragon. That's like you getting flattened with a. You got the melee weapon, but you're always getting flattened. Dude, the guy with the lance is like doing like 15 damage per jab, and he's not even drawn to aggro.
Yeah,
I guess they don't have any
it's
flash
actually able
pods.
to dodge attacks a certain number of times for you whenever you mount onto it. So Tokuda-san was able to climb on there and hopefully avoid a little bit of damage.
That's good to know. When under pressure, get Sacred to help you out.
Did they chop off a tail?
I think we're off to a good start though.
I don't think so. Yeah, the tail's still attached.
How far are we going to chase this? Also,
I think it's just glowing blue because it's getting ready for its next phase.
This battle already is better than almost any battle in World.
Oh, yeah. It's the hammer way, isn't it? When you're leading the charge at the head of the monster, which is arguably the most dangerous
That's
part.
what you would hope a dragon fight in Dragon's Age would be like.
Yeah. Even the dragon battles in what is that? Dragon's Dogma were better than the ones in Dragon Age, but still left a whole lot to be desired. Dude, I don't care how big of a dragon you are. If you take that big ass hammer to your leg,
its face is going to get a little red, and that's a good place to aim for.
Oh, fantastic! So
after the big roar.
ooh, that dude with a hammer scored a huge uppercut with that upswing with that hammer.
Yes.
Where has Doshaguma gone? Here's Osan's question.
I think Doshaguma has seen what's happening and gone for a nap.
I don't even know what happened to that bear that they were originally hunting. I think they just gave up on the bear and just decided, now we're hunting dragon.
It's a dragon.
Uh-oh.
It's Godzilla. Godzilla.
That seems really aggressive.
非常に驚異的なモンスターですね、レイダーは。アグレッシブ
I think you start watching those films.
Dude, -1 was great, dude.
I think we're in focus mode here.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We're not listening to color commentary.
I nearly got it.
If it goes on sale on Xbox, I'll see about grabbing it.
Make sure to get the color one, because they sell both a color and a black and white one.
So you can see that the effect.
I generally have to be careful with like looking at stuff on Xbox because they don't always give the proper description.
Oh, dude, that guy in the upper right hand got zapped to death.
Now it's personal, Raydal. Now it's personal.
He's pretty reckless for being a hammer guy.
Just dumps a bunch of freaking healing potion on you.
that you've set nearby, the closest portable camp.
I'm curious who will get the cloaks and the
to place a camp in the general vicinity.
I can't remember the name of the tool. It's the thing that like sprays you with like either healing or adrenaline stuff.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Either I wouldn't mind them coming back, or if we are gonna get the this game's own personal equipment.
You know, I never really used it because I was always an insect glaive guy, and my bugs would
It
heal
is
me.
convenient to set your camp up close to the action, but it's also a bit of a risky strategy because that's going to be a location where the monsters might actually.
If I'm remembering correctly, I had to keep using it on Diablo that was in the heat, the black one.
So your camp can be destroyed. So yeah, choose wisely. You don't want to be having a
Did
nice
not work
meal,
when I had to fight
and then
Pickle.
Shiguma just comes crashing through your tent.
Yeah, if you watch the stream.
I still
yesterday,
hate that
you know
unicorn,
he
dude.
Barely escaped cooking.
Oh, Kieran?
Yeah. That was like my least favorite fight. That's when I turned into a strictly bow hunter, was against Kieran.
I mainly went after it because I wanted to have like the male outfit. Because my ex was wondering, why are you so naked wearing that?
That guy is cooking. He made cabbage.
So you can see
Oh,
on
there's
his
a
part of the screen
eating
that,
animation.
Fujioka-san is just taking the time out for a nice meal on the sidelines. While Ryozan Tokuda-san take on the target monster.
It's never a bad time for a tasty treat.
It was literally fried cabbage. Ooh, that bear's got a limp to it.
Oh, did the dragon get away?
Oh yeah, but they got sent back to their camp.
Sounds like something's about to happen.
Now they're fishing.
A spot of fishing by the looks of it.
Hey, I see the bugs with the there's the spray.
Oh, the Vesper pods.
Yep.
Did you ever collect all the animals or no?
No. No.
Do you care for the achievement?
Monster Hunter
No.
World, you're not going to be choosing bait
Come on now.
on the
You've
end,
seen my
they're actually
achievement
different
list.
Lures, so it's a bit of a different fishing.
It's not bad, but I learned I can just use the capture thing to grab them instead of trying to fish.
I was a hunter, man. I was a big game hunter. I went after bosses and stuff like that. Like I don't know how many of those jaggles, the lizards with the furry collars.
Oh, Jaegers?
Yeah, I don't know how many of those I've killed because they just got in the way.
Like, I've just seen Devil Joe just use it just to pound everything to the ground.
Like I would kill those, and then that poison chameleon looking thing.
Pookie Pookie.
Yeah. Like I would just kill them on sight. Like if I see them, you're dead. I'm not even hunting you, but I would kill you. And the thing is like, it got to the point where killing them really didn't take any effort.
So Tokuda-san is looking like he's considering setting up.
Ooh, Monster Hunter Rise is on sale on the Switch. I may have to get into Monster Hunter Rise.
So yeah, he's
I've
taking a
never
look,
played it.
Getting ready
I only got it on Xbox though.
which is one of the endemic
Isn't it
life.
crossplay?
Everyone loves
No, it is not, and it is not cross save either.
So he was able to, well,
That was one of the complaints one of my friend had.
on screen,
Worlds
he was able
isn't
to
cross save either.
quickly adjust his camera angle.
I wish Worlds was cross save.
Just migrate everything to PC. It's like PC Master Race here.
Well, like, I played Worlds back when I was a Xbox exclusive player, but now that like I have the PlayStation hooked up to my computer, it's like
Also suggesting maybe reset a trap and do some barrel bomb action.
Oh yes, that's a good idea. Where's the trap? I'm on my way.
you don't really need to barrel bomb them, do you? Oh, that dude set up the pit trap.
Oh, that's a scary view. Oh yes, we're good. All right, Doshiguma, come and get me.
Why did you tear it up?
The trap again
Oh, no.
to reset it, yeah.
I changed my mind.
He went right for the spot that he had the trap set up, and he took it away. Younger me would have been flaming him. Up, he got him.
Maybe they're going for a specific part. Oh, they've broken like 2 of its legs and its face.
Oh, there's the barrel.
I've never seen that animation with the barrel. Just plop it right down.
Yeah, maybe there's
Yeah,
a little-
they rolled the barrel out. They Donkey Konged him.
a little bit early in the hunt, and it didn't finish him off.
Oh.
Let's do it again.
Oh, there's the electric. They caught him. They caught
Let's do
him.
it together, everyone. Everyone, grab a bomb. Missed.
The guy with shield and lance, not good at rolling bombs.
あれちょっと待って待って。危ないですね。こういう時はセクレタに乗ってもらってね。
Ryozo said he's going to rely on his sake right here to get him.
Dude, they hit him with like 5 of those barrels, and he's still up. These are legit, like real monsters that you're fighting.
Doshiguma, or is Doshiguma trapped with us?
Oh, he's on his back. Get him. Oh, he did that hell of a wind-up.
The way that thing was flailing reminded me of the bears from Elden Ring.
They had to royally fuck this up in order not to catch him. That thing's almost done. Poke him in the butt. Poke him in the butt.
He also said he's thinking that we should be getting pretty close to the end here.
I was going to say, Doshiguma can't have much fuel left in the tank.
Yeah, he's drooling, dude. He's done.
And
Poke him in the butt.
Poke
Poke
my
him in the
screen
butt.
with the quick select items. New to Monster Hunter Wilds is optimal health recovery.
Dude, that
Sakuda-san,
dude's
how
legs
does
are
optimal health recovery
fucked.
この最適のオプション、どういう仕様になってるんでしょうか。最適回復というオプションが追加されてるみたいですけど。
カスタムショートカットに
Someone rolled another barrel at him.
ちょっとしか減ってなければ、ポーションだったり応急薬とかを自動的に使ってくれます。
He's done.
たくさん減っていれば
Done. Got him. Yay!
これ細かいですけど、剥ぎ取りの時こうやって登るんで。
As you may have seen, you now don't pass through the monster's body. You can climb on top whenever you're carving. He just explained that the optimal health recovery chooses the most appropriate health item that you have for the situation. So you don't need to waste a mega potion anymore whenever you only have a little bit of health down.
あとクエストをすぐに長押ししてください。この
So everyone's going to press and hold the touchpad here, and you'll notice that the end quest immediately option has come up.
りょうさん、藤岡さん、タッチパッド長押し。あ、あれ。
So now that
End
all
the
4
quest.
players have done end quest immediately, that's it.
The
It's all
only
done,
one who
and they're gonna stay on the
died.
map.
You need to end the
Now,
quest.
I've noticed that we've not gone back to camp, and this must be part of the seamless gameplay of Monster Hunter Wilds. So, what are our next options?
キャンプに戻らないで今シームレスにフィールドにいるんですけど、次どうすればいいんでしょうか。
何をするのもプレイヤーの自由になります。
I would never rotate my map. Like, I need to know which direction is north. Always keep north fit on the top.
It's completely up to you. We started the quest just now with the Alpha Doshagama by attacking it on the field, and it started a quest. But here I've just opened the map, found my target monster, and I've chosen the post-quest option, and now another quest has started immediately.
Yeah, and this thing, like, I've got Sacred just automatically tracking, but at any moment, I can just veer off and take control. And then if I want to have a drink or a snack, I can press up, and we're back on the auto track. これ皆さん同じクエスト受注。あ、なんか環境生物見せてる人がいます。
Oh.
This game feels like way more open
He's taking another
than
time to
Wilds,
look at the
than World.
beautifully detailed endemic life of this region. He's doing some bird watching to add to his fishing exploits.
Ryoto-san, would it be true to say that during different periods of the locale and environment that we'll
I
see
kind of
different
want to
endemic
say
life?
that, honestly, this is the first desert terrain I'm not immediately sick of by seeing it.
Then like the one that had the Rathian in it. In Worlds.
Yeah, I hate all desert terrains.
Exactly. So you can see those migratory birds. They actually only appear during the bountiful period of this
What is
particular
that
map.
thing?
So depending on the conditions, the creatures you see.
This
might
dude's
change.
just chilling.
More plentiful flora brings with it more methods for recovery.
You can see that there's a parent coming back with food to feed their young.
Very nice.
Okay, so bird watching is a thing.
Meanwhile, the rest of the team are taking on the monster called Balahara.
Another monster for us here.
Oh, what the hell is it? It looks like a
I've managed to get a
basilisk.
mountain as well.
Oh god, that's gruesome.
He's giving PTSD.
We also said, is it okay if we hunt Balahara? And the reaction is, what do you mean, is it okay? We're doing it already.
Yeah, the dude with the hammer was just sitting there bird watching while everyone else was fighting.
Nice.
Kind of reminds me of the ad for ESO when it first came out.
Valahara's movement is so different to Toshiguma. Even using the environment to its advantage or disadvantage, as the case may be.
Did they kill him? I heard something. Oh no, he's still puking on himself. Valahara.
Looks like we have a couple of wounds to take advantage of as well.
今傷口が開いてるようですね。
Who's Hunter 3? Hunter 3 got fucked up. Hammer. Oh, the guy outside that was late showing up is the one that's hurting.
So they go from top to bottom, then left to right.
Due to the different body structure of the Valahara compared to the Doshagama that we were just fighting, that it uses its long sort of lizard snake-like body to wrap
Dude,
around
that
its
dude's
prey
still
and,
outside.
Squeeze them and attack them, and it even, as you mentioned, does it on the environment.
He's that guy.
So would that be Stoicy or no?
No. Stoicy would run headfirst into enemies and not wait for anyone.
Wow, that was
Like, should be finding out in a couple of weeks.
Stoicy is more of a Leroy Jenkins type of guy.
Extracurricular activities we saw. So was that Takuda-san?
Welcome back,
What was
Polar.
your highlight from that hunt?
ちょっと皆さんそれぞれの今のハンティングのハイライトを聞きたいと思いますけど、まず徳田さんから。
まず昨日はトラブルでシングルプレイしかできなかったので、これ今回
Someone has a Burger King shirt in the background.
たことがまず本当に嬉しいです。
To be honest,
It is
I'm glad
Germany,
multiplayer
man.
was working today because yesterday we had some difficulties and I had to
I
play.
think because it says Whopper, I'm assuming it's referring to Burger King.
I mean, it's great to showcase the game.
Probably.
To the community. And moving on to Ryozo-san, who was quite busy during that hunt. What was your highlight?
リョウゾさんは今いろんなアクティビティを楽しんでると思うんですけど、個人的ハイライトは何でしょうか？
ハイライトはフィッシング。
I really like what I saw. It looked
Fair play,
really
fair
fun.
play. And to Fujioka-san, the same question. What was your highlight?
はい、同じ質問です。
僕は食事。
Eating food.
So tasty.
上手に焼けました。
Now I've got a couple more questions, and these ones are sourced from the community.
PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series X, Steam, and Windows.
So Takuda-san.
Oh no, that's a digital sale of the Rise and just Rise. So it's also on sale on the PS5 as well.
Does it improve the hunting experience?
コミュニティ
Yeah.
の方から集めている質問になりますが、フォーカスモードという新規要素はどのようなコンセプトで
But
実
it's
装
not
されて、どのような
crossplay.
ゲームプレイの影響があるのでしょうか。
はい、モンスターハンターって
Your PlayStation's on its last leg, right? Or was it your Xbox?
It's well with the PlayStation. It's just I'm on that 2 connection, and when I tried doing or it tested out for like Uncharted's multiplayer, it said data download was too slow. You probably shouldn't play multiplayer.
非常に円滑に攻撃を当てやすくするようなアシストするような機能として
Is it a PlayStation? It's a PlayStation 4, right?
It's a slim. They didn't have the PS4 Pro, and I didn't want the original sandwich.
Correctly. And using the focus mode, you'll be able to hold the trigger and more directly target your attacks exactly where you want them to go. So not only is it a useful tool for all kinds of hunters, I think it's a great new way for new people who are joining from Monster Hunter Wilds to be able to more comfortably get used to the action experience of the game.
It's, the combat just seems so much smoother.
I guess they've learned from Rise and Open Worlds.
今回入っている
Yeah.
傷ですね。攻撃していくと傷ができていくんですけど、この傷に対
Where's
しても
Whopper
素早
guy
く
at?
フォーカスしていってなおかつ、集中モードの時しかできない
He is by the guy with the Tanjiro shirt.
それを繰り出すことで大ダメージと
He's got a backwards cap on and a beard.
仕様になってます。
It's also a great tool for more experienced hunters who are used to already trying to target specific parts of the monster's body. For example, to get a
There's
part
the
break.
Tanjiro.
Now you can use this to not only
Yep,
do that
home of the
precisely,
Whopper.
but you may have seen when we were hunting that wounds on the monster were forming and opening up and kind of glowing. If you use the focus mode to
I would
attack
not be
those
able to
wounds
pull off
specifically,
that
there's actually a special
hairstyle.
attack that you can use on each weapon.
The blue highlight or
Yeah, the blue, no, the bald guy. Of course, the blue guy.
Something for everyone.
I could
Okay,
pull off the
and
Asian
next
hairstyle
question
pretty easily.
Is for Fujioka-san. So,
And the bowl looks more my preference. And anytime I need to get a haircut, I just ask them to shave it off.
Loves how much detail is put into food preparation.
You do the shaved head thing?
What importance does this have in Monster Hunter?
Like, I don't like, when I was younger, I wanted dreadlocks, but my mom said no, and then when I spoke with my uncle, he explained how much of a pain in the butt it is to actually have it. So I don't just shave this thing off.
But can you speak Japanese like this guy?
まあ、シリーズ通して、まあ、食事っていうものは僕もいろんなもの食べるの好きなんで、やっぱり美味しそうに表現したいっていうのはもともとこだわってたポイントなんですけど、まあ、今回は特にどこでも食事が取れるということで、まあテーマとしてはこう。
It's nice seeing people that actually know how to play the game. Even the guy that was like messing around looked like he knew what he was doing.
Like what happened?
Dude, that pissed me off so much. I was like, stop letting a healer play a tank role.
Yeah, as you said, food and how we make it look so delicious or so tasty is one of the things we've had ever since the very first Monster Hunter. And, you know, everyone on the team, including myself, we love food, we love eating, and we love trying to bring across that joy of eating into the game. The different concept this time, though, is as you'll have seen from the seamless gamelay experience, you don't go back to the camp again to quest necessarily, so you don't have that big facility with
We're
lots
halfway
of,
through a
you know,
2 hour
making the food for you and lots of any ingredients they want. It's more of a solo camper's experience, kind of like whenever you go out camping by yourself and you have a limited amount of food with you and you have a portable setup in order to make it. So the system is more focused on what can I make at any given time out in the field with what I have on me.
Is it me, or does it look like they have the cheapest headsets ever?
Watch this space then, watch this space. No, that's fantastic, and that wraps up the first part of today's show.
Like they might, I guess they have like cheap headsets.
Like they look like the stuff that came with the old Walkman.
So those watching live, you'll be able to tune in. You might not hear us
like,
too easy out here though, so thank you so much for joining us.
They sound really good, but like the microphone and the headset looks like the cheapest shit ever. Meanwhile, we probably have like really high-tech looking headsets and they probably don't even sound half as good.
And Monster Hunter Wilds director Yuya Takuda.
Oh, they got the big guns. They don't have just like regular gameplay developers. They have like the heads of Monster Hunter.
By wishlisting the game on Steam and PSN. And also, I mean, I know you've all got Monster Hunter right here in front of us, you wonderful people. But those watching at home, Monster Hunter World and Iceborne are currently on sale on PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam with a huge discount, as well as Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak on those same platforms and Nintendo Switch. So if you've not joined the hunt yet and you liked what you saw, you can join the Monster Hunter community for very little at all right now, so do jump in. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to our incredible audience.
That's when you start Iceborne.
In about 15 minutes.
I started Iceborne and it's actually pretty freaking difficult. What are they gonna do for the rest of the hour? We'll continue in a moment.
How's the project going, Polar? If you're still talking to me.
She's like, I'm not talking to you.
Well, I know one thing I'm gonna have to apologize for. I still don't know the others.
And Polar, I don't know if you noticed, but we gave you VIP for the channel.
Who's we? You did. You have the control for this.
God, I'm trying to give you credit. God, you suck
You're
at
not
this.
giving me credit I do not deserve, man.
You suck at this. I'm trying to get you back out of the doghouse. It's not good when your friend lives outside.
Oh, you're afraid I'm going to just mooch off of your food and just stay inside your house and sleep on the couch?
I was really glad that after yesterday's technical...
I wouldn't let you sleep in the... I have a guest room. If anything,
I
I'll
mean, if you
just,
got carpet, I'm fine. I just need I'll sleep behind the couch.
I'll just lock you in the sound
I'm
booth.
excited to say I'm joined by Monster Hunter Wild director.
You lock me in the furthest room.
And to my left, we have
It's like the sound booth is nice and comfortable. There's a computer there, a gaming chair.
So,
Not
obviously,
very
there's
well
some mysteries
ventilated, but at
This
least
is a
no one will
nice
hear
chill
you
stream
snore.
Where Takuda-san plays some more Monster Hunter Wilds, and we'll be showing off some weapons. So, Takuda-san, how are you feeling after the stage portion of today?
They have different headsets now.
いや本当にちゃんと届けられたことも嬉しいんですけど、
The one that the Japanese guy has looks extremely painful to me.
その部分がちょっとどう見えて
They might have small ears.
どう見えてたのかちょっと心配です。
I was really glad that after yesterday's technical difficulties, we managed to pull.
I think they're all wearing the same type of headset.
I have to say.
Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, I don't like the split beam on the top. Like, in fact,
I'm hoping that
I don't like it when the headband makes direct contact with my head. Which sucks because like this really good studio headset that I have has like the most plush cushioning, but it's like I have to like let it hover on top of my head because
feeling today, or should we ask the community?
今日はどの武器にします？それともコミュニティの方にチャットの。
Next for Johnny's throne, the
結構昨日の
AirPod
僕た
Max.
ちのストリーミングが終わったタイミングからいろんな
no. I got the Beats
メディアとか
ones.
インフルエンサーの方がハンズオン
I
の
also got
映像を上
the
げてくれていたの
PlayStation
で本当に
earbuds.
細かい部分っていうのはそちらをご覧にいただ
That
い
was
て
during when I got my PS4. That was a single like earbud. I was like, what is
そういう
this?
方たちが紹介してないような
When I was on PS4, I had the headset that only covered one ear.
Gameplay footage going up from everyone who's had a chance to.
Yeah, I can't do that. It's weird. My friend likes having that, but
I think a lot of the weapons are being shown off in
Like,
quite
I
a lot of
don't
detail
like
if you're checking that stuff out.
hearing,
so I have to focus today on
like,
maybe a weapon that I
not being
think
able to
that
hear
isn't
myself.
Getting, not so much getting attention, but like maybe that it would be beneficial if I could personally explain.
oh, your headset like plays yourself in.
No, like, well, so the one that I'm wearing now, I could hear myself, and it's almost,
Yeah, let's flick into game and
it doesn't have a huge delay. It kind of just sounds like I'm kind of
everyone watching in chat, let us know what weapon you think
auto-tuned
Takuda-san
in my
picked.
ear. And that's because like I can hear myself and then hear myself being how I would sound on audio.
We're using
Oh, here we go.
restricted
Character
demo
creation.
version, so I'm choosing from preset appearances, but the full game has a really detailed character creator. You can go so far as to have multiple different shades of hair color, and it's really detailed.
I'm loving the presets alone, but yeah, it's great to know that the series is known for its
Hello,
customization,
chick.
and it's great to see that Wilds will also include that.
Mean cat.
こちらは同じですね。土砂熊のクエストのブリーフィングです。
No voice
So
acting?
we're getting a little bit of a briefing here from Alma about the Doshagama quest we're about to go on.
That's awesome. And for those that don't know, Alma is your handler in Monster Hunter Wilds, and I hear that she's
kinda
not just
cute.
going to stay back at base camp, right?
アルマっていうキャラクターですけど、彼女は拠点にだけ
The other one was like
存在ではないそうですが
annoyingly
そうですね
idolish.
フィールドに出ても近くに
A lot of people have been drawing the blonde one.
だとか支給品のサポートとかを情報も
That's
What was
right.
it?
She heads right after you into the field.
When I
She'll
jumped
be able
into
to provide you with
Iceborne,
some
I ended up
information,
dressing up my
fill up
handler
your
like Chun-Li
supply
from
pouch,
Street
and
Fighter.
You can even pick up quests from her when you're out in the field together.
Nice, a real team effort then.
I'm not exactly sure what costume I generally prefer for her, but they do have a bundle on the. They have a bundle for costumes. Could turn her into Mr. X from Resident Evil 2.
Nah, I was just like, you're gonna be Chun-Li. Matches your voice.
のタイミングで選べるようになります。
I've been asked a few times, so to clarify for everyone, you don't have the ability to set a second weapon right at the start of the game with the very first moment, but you get it pretty quick, so you won't have to wait long.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
Thank
so
you for the clarification.
you get the secondary weapon pretty early?
Oh.
That's pretty freaking cool.
Ooh.
So that means I could rock the insect glaive and the bow and
そ
arrow.
うですね。ちょっとこの辺に今日はしてみようかなと思います。まあ昨日もお伝えし
Yeah,
た
I'm
ん
not.
ですけど
I'm
今回そういうは
oddly enough, I'm
男性用
not
の
the
デザイン
tank
女性
in
の
Monster
変わらず
Hunters.
選ぶことができるようになります。性能は同じです。
Yep, so those are the weapons I've gone for, and I'm choosing my equipment here as well, and as we've explained, I think, on yesterday's
Give me a
stream,
second.
male and female armor designs can be worn freely on any hunter you want to design, so you've got a lot more flexibility there.
No, that's fantastic. Like, you know, fashion game really is the end game now. You know, the community's response has been incredible. So thank you everyone for sharing your excitement about that news.
やっぱファッションハンターという生
Fashion
活を
hunter.
送っているコミュニティが多いので、そのフィーチャーには非常に大きな反響をもらっています。
そうですね、あともう一つ結構質問で多いのが、重ね着装備がいつのタイミングで開放されるのかというところなんですけども、自由に重ね着を生産できるタイミングがちょっと東京の、からスタートしてすぐはできないです。まあ、しばらくしたら自由に、使えるようになります。
Another question I know that is going to be hot on the community's lips is at what timing of the game do you get the ability to freely create layered armor, or what people usually call transmog? Again, it's not available right at the beginning of the game, but you'll unlock it as the game progresses.
So it's a gradual process in Wilds?
どんどん自由になっていくものなのか、どこかで
どこかで一気に開放されますね。
At some point, you'll unlock the whole thing.
Oh, nice, fantastic, fantastic. Well, there you have it. That's some exciting news.
Oh, nice. So the ability to skin your armor happens all at once.
Now the question is, how will Takuda-san approach this?
さあ、どういうアプローチを取るのでしょうか、今回。
Yep, you get your cloaks.
やっぱり奇襲攻撃を当てていこうとすると、安定して当てていこうとすると、特に群れのモンスターに対してはこのギリーマントがすごく有効だったりはします。
So when you're trying to sneak up on the monster and perform a sneak attack, the ghillie mantle is obviously the sneaker's best friend. So I've employed that here and pulled off a sneak attack.
A great way to initiate the hunt with a nice burst of damage.
よいしょ。あ、そうだ、この辺もあれですね。集中モードってこの L2 を押している時に反応するんですけど、オプションによっては1回押したらしばらくずっと集中モードにし続けるっていうのも選べますので。
Focus mode is available on the PlayStation controller on the L2, but you have the option to go between hold or toggle styles. So at the moment I'm using the hold on L2 for focus mode, but those who prefer can choose to have it press once to activate and press again to deactivate.
That's great, so you can fine-tune it to your preferred control method.
He's actually holding his own.
ジャスト回避を成功させると、この鬼人三かわし状態という特殊な状態になって、青白いエフェクトがついている。回避にも攻撃判定がつくようになります。
You can see there that there was a kind of a perfect timing evade system built into the dual blades this time. And whenever I was to pull that off, I was able to go into the sort of the demon mode of the weapon and give an effect appear on me and it become stronger.
Oh wow, that's a nice new engaging mechanic for the dual blades.
Yeah, apologies to everyone who has the exact terminology for all this somewhere, but still working on exactly the terms.
Perfect dodge. Perfect dodge, perfect parry.
I'm Lance main, so I don't know dual blades.
Oh, understandable. I'm sword and shield, so I'm halfway to dual blades, I suppose. But
今ボスにルアーポットを当てたんですけど、この土砂熊は群れの性質として、ボスの近くになるべく寄ろうとするという、性質も、これはこのモンスターごとに違うんですけど、土砂熊に関しては、ルアーポットを、ボスに当てると、一緒に移動して
He's not really successfully breaking them away from the pack. The whole pack's just
the slinger, and you'll notice this little sort of red beam effect showing that I'm trying to lure the alpha away in order to take it down. But depending on the monster you use it on, it'll actually have different slightly effects. So the Doshaguma are a bit of a pack animal, so his buddies came along with it, even though I was luring just him. But that won't necessarily apply to every monster in the game.
これ今お月の土砂熊が
How the other two just got swallowed up by the dirt.
Where I knew there was going to be a sand trap happening, and all of his friends unfortunately had to say goodbye, and I've managed to successfully isolate the alpha.
No, they had to dip out.
And the Balahara have also they were disappearing into the trap too.
このボス土砂熊のような、強いモンスターは、流砂に耐えてあのように戻ってきますが、弱いモンスターはあのように、実際にこうバラハラの巣まで落としていくことができます。
Yeah, so to be clear, the Balahara are the ones who are
When
creating
you,
the sand trap.
I guess the terrain kind of does have a visual effect.
Even the
on
stronger alpha, you saw that it
struggled.
It was getting sucked in, and it almost went in there, but it manages to overcome it and survive.
逆にプレイヤーも
What the hell
竜さ
just
んに巻き込
happened?
まれると落ちてしまうので、セクレトを呼んで回避とかをしないと落とされてしまうこともあります。
You also can get trapped in that if you're not careful. So if you look like you're about to get sucked on in there, I'd recommend quickly calling your sacred and making an escape.
That is very handy to know. I'll keep note of that one.
Ooh. Didn't
So
time
see, we
that one
quickly
right.
Swap to the heavy bowgun there. That's how smooth the weapon transition is.
素早く武器種セカンダリの方に変えたんですね。
そうですね、竜さんが落ちたので、自分が巻き込まれない状態からダメージを与えるためにロングヘビーボーガーに変えました。
Yeah, I could see that I want to be able to be at a slightly more ranged situation here because I don't want to get stuck right next to the monster whenever he's getting hit by rocks or lightning. So I figured I'll put some distance between us and grab my bowgun.
A good move.
顔に傷ができてたと思うんですけど。
I think his face has got a wound on it now.
Ooh.
So the wound effect is nice. You could just target the wound.
There it is. The iconic
Hell yeah.
blade spin there. I remember when we did the weapon overview trailer, the community reaction to that was incredible.
今の技は武器説明 PV の
I don't know where that second one came from though.
It's like Doshaguma's friends have made it back.
お連れ様がまた戻ってきたんですね。
そうですね。
別のものかもしれないですけど。
落ちた後はまた自分の自由に行動してくるので、時にはああいう風に合流してくることもありますね。
They're free to try and get back whenever they manage to escape from whatever sand hell they ended up in. So in this case, they've managed to come back and support their alpha
What the
again.
hell? It's a giant horseshoe. Whoa.
We have a new face here joining the hunt.
この見慣れないモンスターは
ちょうどレダウを刺激を与えようとパラトードにフックスリンガーが当たってしまいましたね。
The dragon was a horseshoe crab?
accidentally, but
At first, because like its head was down.
Instead of the radar, but fortunately,
I saw it moving earlier, and you said a horseshoe. I was like, what?
It looks like the
I thought it was a horseshoe crab. Shut up. Hey, most people don't think horseshoe crab at all.
The Doshagama that we're actually targeting, it's still over here.
Boot tops.
ちょっと範囲がずれてたかな。こういう時はルアーポット使うと。
I think he's kind of coming away from where I want him to be, so I'm going to use the luring pod again and bring him back to the action.
Oh, he's on the move. Ah, so did we see the hook slinger there being used to kind of draw aggro?
今スリンガーを使って攻撃してヘイトを
そうです。石コロとかをチャージしてなくてもフックスリンガーを使うことで
We got a war. Turf war? Turf war?
Yeah, the slinger, even when it hasn't got any ammo loaded in it, you can use it to do not very powerful attacks.
Yeah.
You can technically be attacking the monster and to also grab resources from a distance.
That's fantastic.
Ah, so some actual use for that stupid slinger. Damn, that lightning bolt nuked the shit out of that bear.
雷の高温で
You never use it for a flash pod, or?
結晶化してフルグライト鉱石というんですけど、そういうものが
You know, I never really bothered with flash pods and all that. I just because remember, I'm in the air a lot.
Of the radar is kind of instantly crystallizing.
I had to use that to drop a few Rathaloses and Rathians.
No, I'm always in the air. Like whenever they hit the ground, I just keep bouncing around them, no matter what height they're at.
阻止してきたり、逆にモンスターの攻撃が阻止できたりとか、まあちょっと
I do use that little Batman sling thing though.
There's ways you can use that.
Oh, the claw.
But,
Yeah.
You know, it's something that we'll maybe get into detail another time. But yeah, you can use it in different strategic ways whenever you want to have monsters come towards you, perhaps.
Interesting, something for the future.
まあ何回かお伝えしてますけど、この砂嵐のタイミングになると、この大雷光柱というのが活性化して、今のように刺激を与えると、しびれバーのような効果を発動させます。
These giant thunderbugs, the endemic life we just activated to create a kind of a shock trap effect, they're actually only present during this phase of the weather.
Really?
So the endemic life changes depending on
yeah,
whether
better
we're in the
run.
fallow period or the plenty.
That dragon
So you
just
get new
lost
tactical
all type of
advantages then, I
interest in
suppose.
him and the bear.
Depending on when and where you're hunting.
その異常気象の状況によ
Look,
っては
it's another
プレイヤー
horseshoe
にとって
crab.
利点になるものが変わってくる
Everything's a horseshoe
そうです
crab
ね。
now.
まあ、ある種レダウンのような攻撃的なモンスターも出てきますので、ハイリスクハイ
Let's
タ
see,
ーン
she's using a heavy bowgun, so the one we saw earlier might have been one as well.
Like a light bowgun or something.
Exactly. So
oh, there's the dragon.
Follow and the extreme.
It had a
more dangerous monsters.
A barrel, so it might have been a heavy bowgun.
But there's also more active endemic life you can take part. You can take advantage of on the stage. So it's a bit of a high risk, high reward time.
Nothing like a bit of spice in the hunt.
Was that another hunter that just ran by?
の話に移りますと、今回違うな、オートカードついてます。なので、モンスターの攻撃、今ガードしましたね。何もしなくてもこういう風にガードすることができますし、同時に
So you can see that there's an auto guard feature on the heavy bowgun this time as well. A few times while he was talking just now, you might have noticed that the monster brushed him
like
and
that.
the hunter was able to automatically guard for him.
Ooh, tough one.
Oh, it's another one.
Oh, it's a team effort.
Oh.
That sounded like it hurt.
痛そうな感じなんですね、これは。
Did that bear just break him? Do like a Bane backbreaker to him?
So for those not familiar with heavy bowgun, what were you attaching to the heavy bowgun there?
ヘビーボウガンを見られない方はちょっとわからないと思うんですけど、今の装着したのはどういうものでしょうか。
ちょっと待ってくださいね。
Give me a minute here.
No worries, it's getting quite intense.
I think it's really tough to hunt and talk and demo the game at the same time.
That's
so
true.
We'll give him a moment.
That's true.
He's trying really hard to shoot this bear in the nuts.
It's really angry at the moment.
Yeah, there's a lot of wounds on there as well.
Ooh. Yeah, I've got to respect that. There's no way I could translate and
Oh,
play
no,
at the same time. So.
Absolutely. I've got the easy part.
よいしょ。で、もうましたね。今
Is this health regenerating over time on its own?
Yeah.
Before you use the good.
判定が取れるので、今のようなツバゼリアのようなものは
I think his palico is like throwing health at him.
より発生させやすいです。
So you saw the auto guard earlier. This was a manual guard I just did, but it has a perfect timing mechanic built in. Because I managed to guard at just the right time.
Yeah, he's trying to demo the game, so he's like he wants to show what happens if you like get a perfect shot at an open wound, and he just it's hard to obviously it's not going to be an easy thing.
And it was awesome to see a ranged weapon with a power clash, kind of like, no, you can't eat this.
Something just dropped.
Oh,
he just messed himself up just now. So.
で今回ヘビーボウガンと、ライトボウガン共通ですけど、よしよしよし。通常弾と、3弾と貫通弾については基本弾という形で、無限に使える。無限のマーク。
Oh, random ass
see there's some
bugs.
infinity marks here on the normal, pierce, and spread ammo.
Yeah.
This is common to both the light and heavy bowgun. They're not infinitely usable, and they're actually on a gauge instead.
でその代わりになんですけど、レベルはボウガンに固定。
I was never any good at the heavy
As a
bowgun.
balancing factor for this, their level is fixed to each individual.
And they were, well, depending on what tree it went down, they had a bit of
1, 2, 3 levels.
1、2、3段階。
It was just keeping your distance, using the minigun feature or the like cannon feature.
Ooh, your mounts could climb? Hell yeah.
Exactly. So if you look in the bottom right, we can see that this particular heavy bowgun has got fixed level 2 normal ammo, and I think spread and pierce were level 1 on each one, and that's built in with this gun. So it's a trade-off between always having them available, but not being able to have the level go higher.
Nice, so it'll make it more accessible for those that maybe haven't tried a light or heavy bowgun before, whilst also giving those that main those weapons even more variety.
You use the environment to trap them?
慣れない方だったら使いやすいシステムですし、慣れている方はもうちょっと違う遊び方が楽しめるんですね。
そうですね。カスタマイズ、この辺はカスタマイズすることもできますので、 まあ、例えばもうちょっと通常弾のレベル上げたいとか、それもできるできないことはそれぞれあったりはするんですけど、今までのように3種類を全種類使えるという形ではなくなっています。
Yeah, it's something where you'll be able to customize the individual gun that you're using. You know, you might be able to use a customization that increase those levels when you add it on, but it's the trade-off with that is that you can't use any given ammo type or.
でこちらはライトボーガンも共通の仕様ですので、まあ、今回、こういう無限の弾を撃っていってリソースを貯めてもらってそのゲージを使った弾種を撃ったり、ライトボーガンなら速射をするヘビーボーガンなら、このボーガンは、機関榴弾が使えるので、それを使ってダメージを取るような形になります。
Yeah, so
Hey, if you look at my
Xbox, so it's gonna have a bit of a different
my
gameplay cycle.
Xbox videos, there might actually be some Monster Hunter videos I have on there of me with the glaive, the insect glaive.
Those might have been deleted.
That sucks.
Because Microsoft implemented something at the start of the year where like old videos and captures have 90 days before they get deleted, unless you want to like save them to your OneDrive.
もちろんですね、この
That
無限に使える弾
I
以
wonder
外
if it's on
に
my
もこういうこう
OneDrive.
普通の弾というのも、今まで
I think you have to manually move them, but I can check right now.
情報を尽くしていけば、どんどん作ることができます。
Needless to say, the normal ammo types you can see here with the different elemental properties like sleep and thunder, they're still the same.
Yeah, you really did play Valhalla a lot.
And then you'll have them on you, and you can switch to those as a.
So that more specialist ammo, you still need to just do a little bit of preparation.
Valhalla was fun.
But then the rewards are, you know, in the hunt.
Some of these are updating. They float online.
部屋化したとかそういうのもこう通知で来ますし。
Let's see.
どうしよう。
Minecraft.
Yeah,
yeah, they deleted it.
Like whenever the.
Because the only thing on your activity feed is your achievements as well as a post you made.
Uh-oh.
これお供も置いてくれたりするんですけど、やらないな今は別のこと。
I'm scowling again.
Yeah, the only on your activity achievements and the posts pertaining to gamer life media. Everything else is well, they were most likely deleted.
Videos.
We're good, we're good.
Xbox
さっきも言いましたけど
DVR.
補助機になったのでこういう回復する
Oh God, I don't have
So we're in
anything
the plenty
anymore.
period now, and conversely to the ones earlier that were more attack-based or traps, we have more vigor wasps on the field that let you restore your health.
装飾の、モンスターも増えていますし、
And the herbivores have felt it safe to
Welcome
come
home,
out,
Polar.
have a drink.
先ほど医療さん見せて
We
この
missed
事件しか出てこないような環境生物も
We missed
So
you.
yeah, you can really see how different the environment becomes during the two different conditions.
That's great to see the transformation between, you know, all the different environments there, and especially the inclemency period. It's such a
That
harsh,
sucks, man, because I had some
violent time
good
in
videos
Woodwood
of
Plains, and now we've got this nice serene environment.
Monster Hunter
lots of small
World.
monsters. I said that was, you know, Toguro-san takes down Doshiguma.
もうコメントしながらもう討伐してしまいましたね。
よいしょ。まあ
I don't have them anymore. They're all gone.
So let's do some carving.
Well, time to make new memories, and you gotta keep space on your Xbox because it all works on your internal.
Yeah, so you can see that.
Yeah,
Alma
and
is over here
that
on the
was
side. She's
like
that
I had them saved
doing a
on
bit
my
of researching or
Xbox
investigating into the nature
Xbox
of the beast
One
we
X,
just found, so.
the Scorpio edition, which I traded in for the One S.
簡単な表示、昨日は簡単な表示をお見せしてましたけど、
On yesterday's
or
stream, we
the not
showed
the
simplified
Series
smaller
S, the
notification
Series
version
X.
of the quest being complete, and I've expanded it now instead of going straight to.
And now we got three versions of the Series X. We got the default, we got the digital, and the 2 terabyte.
You're welcome, Polar.
買ったので、よいしょ。今度アルマからしてみましょうか。よいしょ。
So we cleared our target. The quest is over, but now I'm going to talk to Alma.
アルマと話せないなんで。
She might be stuck, but it's a demo version.
No, we're not playing yet. The game hasn't even come. I don't even know when it's releasing.
できるんですけど。
We should normally
It will probably release around summer of 2025, more than likely.
Yeah. And if it's looking this good already, like I can't wait to see
let's pop back to camp just
what
to make sure.
what the finished product's gonna look like.
キャンプ建てるとこもちょっとお見せしましょうか。
Like it's playing already like a
Maybe I can
polished.
show you
Like
what
I could
site
play it
to
like
set up
this
on
and be
camp.
happy with it.
Ooh. Fingers crossed.
今候補地は開いてないかな。探索していくと、キャンプが建てられる候補地に、来るとお知らせが来て、一回見たところが、マークされて、建てられるようになりますし、場所もずっと分かるようになります。
Summer 2025, so probably like June next year. It's, I mean, game development wise, that's close. Like less than a year away. There's so many games that are coming out between now and then that it's like we're gonna have an endless supply of games to
We're off
play.
to a good start on that location.
Or watch you play.
でも土
Yeah,
砂熊の
that
生
too.
息圏なので、こうかデンジャラス。
You can see the safety level here. This is close to the action. Maybe too close because this is right next to where Doshagama live and do their thing. So
Hey, it's a tent.
Hey, looks like we got some feline friends here helping us out. Just like that, we have a new camp.
So you can make camp anywhere instead of just camp designated areas. That's pretty cool.
中でこの R2 で。
So on the bottom left, you might see R2 play with Palico.
That's
I
a
just
cute
press that
hat.
button. I'm gonna have a bit of fun time with my furry friend.
だったりだとか、
Well, not wear that hat in the desert.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but it's still kind of cute.
デモ版だからないのかな。クエストもここで、受けられます。アルマが、
Yes, cook.
Some of these options are a little bit restricted because again, this is the version we've got playing on
Yep.
the show floor, so it's not the full game. But there are some options in here that you can choose, including talking to Alma about quests. or
It just seems
as we're
like
doing
it's
now,
already.
looking at
It's
the
so.
pop-up menu.
It seems like a very polished game already.
今日のコンタ
Like
クト
mind you, I'm broadcasting this in 720p.
We're going for a fish and shrimp.
So
dish.
it's not even in 1080p, let alone the maximum resolution.
今回携帯食料を持っていればこの肉、魚、野菜の食材として、食べることができます。
Yeah, if you have the portable resources on you, you can use these combinations of meat, fish, and vegetables, and you have your BBQ grill with you, so you can actually pop it out anywhere, not just in the camp, and prepare a quick meal. as long as you have
That
the right
seems
resources
very
on you.
easy to
That's
cook.
what I'm saying. It looks like the ingredients you use are represented in the eating cutscene as well.
All I remember was sitting at a little barbecue grill and then barbecuing monster meat for like
Fujioka, the art
minutes
director,
on
was very
end.
particular about making sure that those menu options were
See, boy, did you like being cursed in Portuguese?
食材は村人から交換したり、フィールドから入手したりと、さまざまな入手権で
I'm just thinking of all the answers you could say here.
It was an interesting experience.
Portable resources that you have, the portable ingredients. You can get
Oh,
more
you're
food
gonna
ingredients
establish
as
yourself
you
as a
want.
bottom or a
Think,
top.
Different ways of getting them, including trading with villagers.
Yeah. Like I said, like when it comes, I think I've said this before, but I prefer the tired type. So
Tired life creature here.
like you know, like how the yandere, tsundere, there's one that's like the tired type.
Yeah, the eternally sleepy.
So even in this show floor version, it's possible if you go to the right place at the right time to see some fairly rare endemic
痕
life.
跡ちょうどありましたね。よかった。
Could curse you
今
more
回
in
モンスターの
private. That
痕
sounds
跡を
kinky
集め
as
なくて
fuck.
も目的に対しては、
Like, when she said curse more in private, my first thought was
セクレットで。
like you know, like the angry Hispanic woman.
There's a trace here.
Yeah,
you might remember
but
from
that's
Design World. You
never
actually have to
that's never
gather these
private.
in
That's
Chase
public.
monsters, though. You'll be able to get on your sacred and be guided to your target, and there's also the
Just imagine her holding her heel while she yells at
モ
me.
ンスターの場合は、わからないこともあるんですけど、まあこうやって
Oak.
ストーリー進行上でも、
I don't know. Is the chancla the thing in Brazil?
もう一度知ってるモンスターなので、まあスムーズ
Do
に
you guys use the chancla?
その場所までガイドしてくれるような形になります。
So when you're first introduced to a monster in the course of the story, and you get a quest to take it
Is
down
she
for
saying
the
something
first time,
spooky
of
with
course,
like
it's
what's
in your
going on with the
own
gameplay?
place of the story, so you'll grab those traces and discover where it lives in its ecology. Then when you're in this free hunting environment, and you're just picking up
Oh,
quests to find
this
monsters to
game
hunt. You
is
already know it, so you don't
this
need to go through that
Monster
process
Hunter.
again.
They're just wandering around right now. Right now, it looks like they're bird
So
watching.
in true hunting fashion, the first time you'll have to track the monster.
That or should
and
we
once
were
you
referring to the
have
chancla.
knowledge, you can find it
Oh, the
much more easily
chancla.
from then
The
forth.
chancla is.
It's also really cool. I noticed seeing
We're really
Valhalla
good at
moving
getting you
through the
confused.
environment there, how it's kind
Did
of
you
weaving
see?
in and out of the sand.
You are now a
バラハラの
VIP in the
動きが非
channel.
常に滑らかで素直泳ぐような形だったんですね。
お茶高ぶらと。
You has a diamond.
Chupacabra running off in the distance.
そうですね。こういう長いものの制御で、スムーズに動くのは
VIP, very
必要
important
だったんですけ
person.
ど、まあいろいろ技術、開発していって、まあこのような表現
That
が
thing
可能にな
looks.
りました。
Yeah, it was a difficult development process to be able to have that.
Why does
long
that thing look
snake-like
like a
body
cooked
move
lizard?
realistically through the environment and difficult to achieve.
And leathery skin to probably protect the inside, and it looks like a graboid, honestly, from Tremors.
まあ環境生物こういう
Yes,
捕まえ
you
て
are a very important person
Yep,
to our
you can
channel.
also grab the endemic life as well.
A fine addition
Yeah,
to the
like if you
collection.
look in chat, you have a pink diamond by your name.
Right next to the Donkos.
あとなんか見たいものある？
Is there anything else you want to see while we have a few moments left?
Oh, let's have a look in the caves. So can we go underground for a bit?
洞窟の中に入ることってできますか？
はい、行ってみましょう。つかバーラハーラがやってくれたら一番いいんですけど。ちょっ
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it all the way till 12 o'clock today, guys.
Valhalla behave properly. We should be.
You're starting to get tired.
Yeah, it's just, and it's not that this game is super exciting. But it's just I haven't slept well in days.
とシルベムシで
I mean, if you need to cancel tomorrow's stream, you can, man.
目的
Yeah,
やcomes first.
Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna take a day off from streaming. I mean, I'll still hang out in Discord, but like just for a short amount of time after work. But like
Oh, that's fantastic. So if you know there's some decent
when
resources
I'm
in
going
the
to
area
be
or a camp
VIP
you
in
wanna go
Boar's
to,
Heart.
you can
You
set a
already
waypoint
are.
anywhere rather than have it being a fixed like item like a monster.
You're a VIP in all of our
So,
hearts.
unlike the previous one, we've got a safe recommendation here. This hidden cave is going to be a fairly decent place to put a camp up.
セクレトでしか行けない探索する場所もあります。逆に徒歩じゃないといけない場所とかもあります。今のは徒歩でしか入れない。
So we were able to go here only on foot. You might notice that the secret couldn't follow. And conversely, there are also areas
I
where you
wanna
have to
hear it
use
too.
secret in order to traverse them. So you don't need to use both to discover everything.
Oh, making the most.
Bore.
You actually paused the video. You actually paused the monster. Next stream.
To the mobility provided to you. I like it. I like it. And well played as well on taking down Doshiguma
I
there with the dual
tried.
blades and heavy bow.
I tried.
どうしたグマ討伐お疲れ様でした。
I did my best,
So as we
Polar.
asked
I
yesterday,
really
I'm
did.
gonna have to ask it again. What kind of players would enjoy dual blades and heavy bow gun, in your opinion?
双剣とヘビーボウガン今使ってたんですけど、この武器はどのようなプレイヤーに向いてると思いますか？
So, what are the two weapons that you're gonna rock for?
どんな武器が自分に合ってるかみたいなのを
Wait, you're gonna reward him for not saying
ゲー
it?
ムに入っていってくれれば、まあ、もう一回確認することはできるんですけど、まあ、双剣は非常に素早く動きながら攻撃することができます。手数を攻撃することができます。逆に
I didn't say it either, you know.
できないので、まあ攻撃的にどんどん立ち回りたい人には向いてる武器になります。
You can actually
Instantly rewind stream. Yeah, you did. Damn it.
She'll ask you a few questions and then it's not fixed, of course, but she'll give you a recommendation. Maybe this
So
is the
not
weapon that
saying
you're
nice
using.
things gets you a
But
bite.
as for the dual blade,
Damn,
you just
I need to
start
write this
using, anyone
down.
who's not familiar, it's
Different
sort
people
of
have
a
different rules.
High mobility but low guard ability weapon. You'll be on the move a lot and you'll be able to.
Like
pull
with
off a lot of
Sophie, whenever I
strikes,
say
but
something,
it
I
leaves
get
you
bit
relatively vulnerable.
and beat.
Oh, that's good to know.
ライトボウガンは前よりもちょっと、適正距離
Again, she is a Brad. And I'm referring to Sophie, not you, Polar.
今までよりもちょっとインレンジに戦わなければいけなくなるんですけど、ヘビーボウガンは、射程も長いですので、まあ、一番こう
Sophie catching strays in her sleep.
距離を取ってモンスターから距離を取って、狩猟することができる武器です。
As for the heavy bow
How
gun,
long is the battery life on
know
that
how the
PS5
series
controller?
works. The bow guns all have a kind of
The one that he has,
the exact range
I would
within
say
it.
that's.
The
I would
shipment
say.
range that lets them work the
I don't
best.
see a blue
The
light,
bow
so
gun is
I'm
quite
pretty
close
sure
up,
that
but the
he
heavy
turned
bow
it
gun, I
off.
think it's got the furthest range.
I just meant in general because
Oh.
I know that's not the
It's gonna
pro
be
one that has like
most,
a quarter of the standard lifespan. So I assume you'd probably know if it's the default one.
Oh, I don't. I don't have a default PS4 PS5
battle
controller.
and
I
do
have
damage
I have the
from the sidelines, I think
Scuff
the heavy bow gun is for you.
custom
Oh,
one.
okay.
More ranged,
Yeah.
sniperish like.
Oh, the tryhard here, man. I got
That's
the
awesome.
controller.
That's awesome.
Dude,
Wow.
you-
Getting lots of
okay,
taste
when
in your
you're
info these last couple
streaming,
of days. Much appreciated.
you need those back paddles to push A with one
With
hand.
that, I think that pretty much wraps up today's
Johnny,
stream. We'll be back at the same time
translate
tomorrow,
what
so that's
Boris
1
say.
PM
I don't
CST
want
for
to
the
talk
third
with him.
and final selection of Monster Hunter Wilds Gamecom Showcase.
Okay.
And once again, just before we wrap up, I want to say thank you very much.
Okay, so the video's almost is pretty much over. So I shall do my best to translate what Bohr said. Polar, you hold a very special place in my heart.
Do I sound like that?
Oh no, not you, not you. He didn't call you a brat. He called Sophie a brat.
I do not know Polar enough to address her as anything other than Polar.
Polar is a sweet, sweet assassin. If I could equate her to anyone, it would be like your forger.
It took me a second because I don't watch that anime.
You're missing out. That's a good anime, regardless of what like memers say. So that's it for the Monster Hunter deep dive. That was actually a really good deep dive. More gameplay than I've seen out of any of the other games. But yeah, once again, translating for Polar. I kill you with a cute smile. See, yeah, that's exactly what I equate. Let's get some music going, and let's move me. I don't have a cute smile, so I just kill people.
So your apocalypse is sudden death.
I wouldn't say that. I'm just like, I'm one of those guys that you're either with me or against me. So I fit into the Warhammer genre pretty well. There's no neutral.
And I fit into the orange and green Ultramarines.
Oh God, I'm good. I'm Polar. Do I have permission to kill him?
Or it could be the vampires like, Johnny, can I get a snack?
Well, yeah, you're free to feast on whoever we kill. That's fine.
Oh no, I'm talking to you.
No. You eat Stoicy. He's been working out. He's like healthier for you.
We're Americans, sir. We don't believe in health.
He's not that healthy. he's got some work.
He's doing better from what the video he showed of himself.
Oh, you're killing yourself. Well, you know. Either way, rip bore. I'm gonna have to have you write a will up to see who's gonna take your place as a mod. We don't have many to choose from, so it's probably gonna be Polar.
I mean, that sounds good.
No,
she just gonna lose her VIP. That's the problem.
I know, right? It's one or the other, and I think she prefers the diamond. I don't know. Do you prefer the diamond or the sword? But like, how can you look at these innocent eyes and say that he must die. Look how innocent he is. Granted, I picked the picture that we're cooking him, but I don't know what.
She doesn't know what VIP does.
Oh, VIP just it basically makes it so everyone knows that you are a very close friend to the channel. You're not just some random viewer that hops in and chats. You are a very close friend to the channel. What is in the summoning circle? I didn't even notice that.
I think that's Alan.
Oh yeah, yeah. I haven't seen him in like forever. But yeah, I hope everyone. Oh, how sweet you are special, or else you wouldn't have gotten the VIP treatment. But I hope everyone enjoyed this deep dive into Monster Hunter. We are gonna end early today. We are at a little over 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Holy crap! We are a little over 3 hours. But I did go over the past 2 days on stream. Oh god, I'm like hiding behind Boar's emblem here. Let's make you normal size again. I gotta figure out, because I moved you. Where's Boar's spot? Yeah, you're right there in the middle.
I don't have a spot. You could just throw me anywhere.
No, we'll throw you anywhere when we play Warhammer. Time did pass quickly. I mean, for me, it kind of was like it was a little difficult because I haven't slept well the past few days. But I am like, I'm gonna force myself to sleep today. Like after, and I'm gonna have like 3. Yeah, tomorrow on my day off, I'm gonna have to do thumbnails for 3 streams because I'm behind on uploading VODs. And the VODs are already uploaded, but like uploading them to YouTube, I have not done well. Like the ones you see on YouTube are the live streams that are already on there, and they're heavily audited by YouTube themselves. So I don't know what was cut out of those. So I usually like to upload directly from Twitch onto YouTube. That way you have the unedited version, because YouTube will on their live streams that take place, they will edit out like music and phrases that they don't like. So I don't like to leave just the live streams from YouTube up on there. I do upload the Twitch VODs on there because they're less regulated. Like, to be honest, every single video or every single VOD that was uploaded to YouTube says that there's copyright content on there, but I've always gotten a pass. But everything has marked for copyright on YouTube for me. But on Twitch, I have no copyright whatsoever on Twitch, except for when we did the Coco Melon thing, and that got heavily plastered. And also when we did some video game deep dive. Was it video game deep? No, anime. When we did the anime deep dives, that had to get very seriously edited, and those are almost unwatchable. But like, yeah, both Twitch and YouTube had a field day with me. But yeah, these last 3, I should be able to upload them no problem. It's just it's very lengthy amount of time for those to get uploaded, and then not very long for me to make thumbnails for them. I usually could whip those up in about 5 minutes each. So tomorrow I will be hanging out on Discord and sharing my screen as I make thumbnails for this stream and the previous 2 streams. But yeah, that way you guys don't miss me too much. You guys could hop in. We could talk. We could hang out. But as for having a proper stream tomorrow, I will be taking the day off from there. And then we'll go live again on Saturday morning. Or Saturday night, depends. Since I'm not gonna have, yes, I will work on your bear icon too. I will definitely work on your bear icon. I'm gonna find because since the mods all have like a very similar circular frame, a frame, and then the sword, and then the font. You're gonna get your own VIP one that's gonna be more of a purple pink frame, and it's gonna feature the diamonds. So I'll work on it. That's gonna be a creative thing that I'll probably do in open chat. So but I will look for a very cute non-Coca-Cola polar bear. Probably anime style.
Tiny polar bears getting icon.
Yep. I mean, she's on whenever I have someone who frequently is on voice channel or whatever. Since Stoicy won't be with us this weekend, I want to pick your guys' brain as to whether we want Saturday to be a morning stream or an evening stream. I think I want to keep it a morning stream simply for the fact that we have a better chance of having Sophie join us on Saturday mornings. So, or Saturday morning for us.
Drink water, woman.
Drink water?
I told her to drink water after the party.
She did. I mean, she probably did. You can't go too long before you get thirsty, right?
And I've gone a few days without drinking water because I was just drinking cans of soda. And G Fuel, which kind of landed me in the hospital for a bit.
You know, I never got into the G Fuel craze for energy drinks. There's this energy drink that I'm like addicted to. It's called Giants. And they have a Fiji apple flavor. And I absolutely love it. It's hard for me to find. So when I don't have that, I just do Gamer Subs. It's less harmful to your body.
Yeah, and the back of the packaging doesn't say possibility of exposure to lead.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that's not good.
I mainly got it because I wanted to taste what like a wamba fruit for Crash Bandicoot. But the other one I actually do like is the Dead Space one, like raspberry.
I think the only energy drink that came close to killing me were the old school Rip Its. They were called Rip It. And now they're not so bad because they've been heavily regulated. Kind of like how Jolt Cola, when that first came out, was like, was it Boris' healthy enemy? Valid. I will validate that. I will validate that one.
Hey, there's a reason I said you'd be disappointed if you saw me.
I will validate that. I mean, I'm probably healthy enemy also because I'm one of the guys. Like, if it tastes good, you know what? You only live once.
Like a hot dog.
Hot dog is survival food. Like, why have a hot dog when you could have like a kielbasa, a Polish, even Polish dogs are better than hot dogs. A bratwurst, God, how am I gonna pronounce? I always get afraid when I always get afraid when I pronounce Brazilian now that Polar's here, but I always pronounce it linguica. I pronounce the Brazilian sausage linguica, and I'm probably wrong.
I forgive you, Johnny. I'm just bullying Boar.
You do a good job at it. I don't bully Boar. Linguica? Hold on, let me type in chat.
Linguica. Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Bye-bye, Boar. You're done. You're done. You're done, son. On. Here.
Linguica.
Here. There. I just typed it.
Peraí. Calm down.
I don't know. I think there's a certain amount of culture in the fact that I've eaten it and enjoyed it.
No, say it again.
Linguica.
Linguica.
I don't know. I'm not from your. I'm not.
Linguiça.
Yes. Okay, so in English, a C is a K.
That's horrible.
Like cake.
Waffle.
Like cake. Like cake and car and coche and copper and like it's
climb.
Yeah.
I don't really understand.
Like the words with a C all have a K. Like cake. I love cake.
But Johnny, it's not normal C. It's a cedilha.
Huh?
It's not a normal C.
I don't have accents like in like whenever
I type on your phone.
Yeah, like I don't even know what type of C that is. I was not taught accents.
It's a letter. It's just a letter. It's not C. It's cedilha. It's like.
So my language background, the most I know is English, and the second most I know is Spanish. And I've never seen that C in my life. I've never seen that letter in my life. So I don't know what that is.
The wrong one.
That looks like a currency money.
I'm gonna cry.
Like I'm willing to learn, but I don't. There's things I don't know. Like I don't. Kind of like how you are with English, I am with Portuguese. I don't.
So you're telling me you don't have cedilha in UK, board?
Huh?
So don't have cedilha in UK, board?
Okay, so like if we were to, like you say linguiça, right? If that was to be written in English, it would be like. That's how it would be spelled in English. Linguiça. That's how you would spell it in English. Because the S is sa. And since
Look, it's hard because in Portuguese, X is sounds like S, C sounds like X or Z sometimes, S sound like Z or X, so it's confusing.
Yeah, so like say this word.
Cake.
Then you see the C there is a K, because the C that you guys, that the special C that you have, where the C that sounds like a S doesn't exist in English. So that's why I don't know. That's why it's hard for me to know what it. Now here. There's sometimes say this word.
Face.
So that C sounds different. but it's the same C. The letter does the letter looks exactly the same, but there's no rule. There's no rule that dictates how that C is gonna sound. That's why English is actually like very difficult to learn, because there's no set of rules as to when that C is gonna sound like a different C.
But in Portuguese, we don't have to. So, but we have the contest.
Well,
Be lucky. Be lucky.
no.
Linguiça com S. With S. Caesar?
Caesar.
Caesar.
Or Kaiser.
Stop it. Kaiser is Kaiser.
It's okay.
You can blame Fallout New Vegas for that. I've always started just calling him like that.
Or Iron Mouse calls them Kaisers. Little Kaisers.
Também é César.
Hold on.
César.
Cesar.
César.
Cesar.
Good.
Let's see. A friend of mine hates how Golem and Wyverns are pronounced in brackets H2 forward. Golem and Wyvern. It's either Wyvern or Wyvern he hates, one of those two.
Wait, just give me a minute.
I'm trying to do this.
It looks like he's about to fall asleep.
I'm typing. I'm trying to.
You tell me to stop.
No, it's just the different sounds for C, and they're all the same letter.
You still remind me one night we had to learn silent letters in class.
Oh God.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome
back, Tiny Polar.
Hello, Polar, our VIP.
Think Johnny? Boy.
So
okay, you're his VIP then.
So I typed out a whole bunch of words with a C in them, and it's just like it makes no sense why they sound the way that they do.
But have to see in vacuum.
Huh? Like
have to see in vacuum.
Yeah, so let's say if we went by like the rules over there, it would be ice, face, saman, try, or shri, sake, and vasoon. And it's just the rule. But like over here, since there's no rules guiding it, it's like you just have to know that's ice, not Ike, not Ake, and that's face, not Faki. And that's cry, not shry, and that's cake, not saki, and that's vacuum, not vasoom. So the rules of English make it harder for English-speaking people to learn your language, and then for international people to learn our language. It's just, I don't know. It's the same reason why we use the imperial measurement system and everyone else uses metric, because we just want to be hard and difficult.
I will vote you for president.
Yeah, vote for me for president? I do not want to get shot. Why is it every suggestion you have ends up with me being shot?
No.
It's like I go to Brazil, I get shot. I become president, I get shot.
But look, in Brazil you don't have cigarettes. You know, people who protect you from the shots.
Yeah. Well, the man has Secret Service, and he...
Well, you know, there. We're not. American is not very well liked in Brazil.
It's not like very much in the most of the world. We're bullies.
You know. Here's the thing. We nuked the hell out of Japan, and now we have PlayStations and Toyotas.
Yeah, we got Toyotas that after you reach 85 miles an hour, they go boom.
We also have Subarus, which are very dependable. And we love anime.
The UN has been trying to stop that. Like, Japan's like, oh, hell no.
No, honestly, every single country that we have tried to place troops in hates us. But like Japan, we ended it in the most violent, instant way possible, and now we are like trade partners. That's why I joined the Air Force and not the Marines and the Army. Because it's like let's settle our differences in the fastest way possible and move on with our lives. And now half the VTubers in the world want to move to Japan. So imagine if we didn't do what we did. There'd still be a shogun out there. Yeah.
I mean, weren't they on good terms with the Dutch?
The Dutch are in good terms with everyone. except for like the price of basic necessities there is like expensive. It's like Canada. The prices of everything there is like Canada. But I did enjoy my time over there in the Netherlands. Yeah. I will continue to try to learn Portuguese. I think if I eat enough Brazilian barbecue, I'll figure it out.
No, you need eat so much arroz com feijão for that.
I will take your word for it. You know, you need to just send me pictures of food that I need to try. That way I could go to my Brazilian friend's house and be like, I want this. Give me this. Because apparently I call linguiça linguica.
Linguica. So fancy.
Actually, linguiça sounds more fancier than linguica. Linguica sounds like like a seasoning. It's like, hey, can you pass me the linguica? This one needs a little more spice to it. But like in linguiça sounds elegant and flowy and nice. I wish I knew the rules, that way I could speak that like nice and I don't know, it sounds more delicate than saying linguica.
Always subscribe to Rosetta Stone.
I could, but there's like so many language. I would never stream because I'd just be sitting here trying to learn languages. No, like linguica sounds like what a caveman says when he walks out and he feels the rain. Oh, linguica. Linguica. Oh. But like the nice, attractive Brazilian comes out and goes linguiça, and then the caveman linguica.
Remind me of Primal.
Linguiça.
No, not linguica, linguiça. Oh, linguica.
You can get close for a girl and whisper in her ear, Do you want linguiça?
That's
And you get married.
so I'm basically saying, do you want sausage?
Undo the fromage.
That is such a bad pickup line. Come over here. Let me tell you something. Do you want linguiça?
No, you need to do a deep voice.
Okay, hold on. Let me drink some water. Why, hello. Would you like some linguiça? One of these days, I want to take like voice acting lessons and work on some of my voices. I do enjoy doing voices. It's just my vocal cords get torn up really bad when I do too many voices at once. And I think like professional training will help get over that, but like that's a project that just I never thought of that before until I started doing live stream with voices. But hello, would you like some linguiça?
Boy, will die.
Let me do a bore. Hello, Polar. Aren't you a good girl?
Okay, his voice better than mine. There we go.
No, I'm trying. That's why. If you try to do like a good voice, like a nice deep sensual voice, I bet you yours would turn out good.
You've heard me try to with the ooh, baby. Just don't draw it out, but like just do some pauses, some dramatic pauses. My Polar, aren't you a good girl?
Me what?
My Polar, well, aren't you a fetching lass?
Why are you adding different? and then we get Stoicy. Polar. With his Italian accent.
Portuguesa. Portuguesa.
Portuguesa. A Polar, why don't you like a Portuguesa?
Shit. This isn't thought out enough.
Oh boy. Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking voice acting lessons. That'd be great.
So that's the next thing we gotta
You
put on
have
your
my appointment.
I have to develop different voices. Like every now and then, like I'll do different voices and they all start mashing together and sounding exactly the same. But eventually. But we are, I guess I am putting in almost a full stream. I thought I was ending already, but we are gonna wrap things up today, and then of course you guys, Bor and Polar, both of you are free to message me on Discord and whenever you want to, except for like the next few hours because I'm gonna be asleep. But if you see me online, feel free to message me and I will respond as soon as possible. And everyone out there in chat, thank you for stopping by for the stream. The stream was fun. We learned a lot. Believe it or not, even though I am dead tired, it's not because of what we watched. What we watched was actually pretty interesting and I'm excited about that game. We won't be streaming tomorrow, but if you are a member of Discord, I will be hanging out in the Hangout channel and we will be free to talk and have lots of fun there. But let's see who we have to raid today. Boar, do you know anyone that's on right now?
Let me find my phone.
Looks like Duda's playing Monster Hunter World. Onibro has Raccoon on. I don't know if you guys seen that. There's the brother to Onigiri, named Onibro, has his own channel, and he's basically streaming a rock dangling from a red cord. And he has 1.6 thousand viewers watching this rock. That's insane. Looks like Duda is probably who we're gonna hit up. Just based on who I have, because Chisik Chikawa is playing Valorant. You know what? I've been hitting up Duda a lot. Let's go check out a Valorant stream. She has 12 viewers. She's been up for 2 hours and 52 minutes. Duda's been up for 7 hours, so I don't know how much longer he has. Again,
it's not just his own timers. If the Wi-Fi or the storm kicks in.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and raid. When we stop in, drop those raid. Yep. Drop the raid emotes in chat. She may not acknowledge because Valorant's a pretty intense game. So, she'll eventually. She's a really nice person. She's what is she? I don't even know. She's like I have no idea what the heck her VTuber is. All I know is that she's a really nice person. But we're gonna go ahead and send her a raid. We'll be heading over there in a little over 10 seconds. Thank you all for stopping by. I look forward to streaming again, but tomorrow's gonna be a day off, so I will see you guys Saturday morning. And for those of you in Discord, I will see you tomorrow morning. Thank you again for tuning in. We are raiding in 7 seconds.
How old is this soy sauce?
How old is the soy sauce?
I'm gonna be eating some medium rare pork chops. So
I don't. If you cap the bottle, it lasts for quite a while.
It's capped.
Yeah, like
Lee Kum Key.
Oh, Lee Kum Key is a good brand, but yeah, we're rating right now.